It is our 10th and final day of our Scotties coverage, and we need a tiebreaker this morning. It is Manitoba. It is Alberta. Next from Calgary. Drive 20 minutes west of downtown Calgary, you'll find Canada Olympic Park, Winsport Arena. We've had some great curling shots all week long, and we need a tiebreaker. It is Jennifer Jones, Manitoba. Laura Walker, Alberta. Winner moves on to the semifinal. Jennifer Jones, as we go back to last night, never mind needing a great game last night. She needed a great day, period, and she delivered once again.
Well, Carrie Anderson put her final stone in the perfect position, forcing Jennifer on a wide draw. And these have been tricky sometimes late in the game, but for Jennifer, no mistake.
Jennifer Jones right now tied with the record 9 finals at the Scotties, trying to make her 10th, and she is rolling. Anderson, if she won that, she would have had that bye to the final. Unfortunately for her, drops down to the semifinal. 10-9 the final score for Jones. Laura Walker keeps cruising. That was a must win. She came through 9-4 over Team Wildcard. Meantime, Rachel Holman also winning. She's got the bye right to the final. And wildcard Peterson beating Laurie St. George 10-3. So this is why we are here. You see the two teams at 10-2. However, Holman beat Anderson head-to-head, so she gets the bye to the final. Anderson in the semifinal. You see the two teams at 9-3, and that's why we are on the air this morning. All right, we're set. Coming inside Winsport Arena, Brian Mudrick joined by the hardest working woman in show business right now, Kathy Gauthier. And Rob Thomas, the singer, once sang about a long day. Well, that's all right, because if these teams have a long day, it means they're doing the right thing.
Well, it does, Brian, but it is a grueling day. For these teams to go through to the final, they're looking at least 30 ends. This is where you have to just stay right in front of you, thinking about an end, not the day.
Jennifer Jones, 6 Scotties titles, and the last time that a team came out of a tiebreaker to win the Scotties, Jennifer Jones, 2009. She did it back-to-back years, 08 and 09, so she knows what it takes.
Well, she really does, and we talk about Jennifer all the time, how she seems to always find another gear as it gets to the weekend. They draw on their experience, they draw on their desire to win, and there's a little bit extra this year, a desire to win with a brand new team.
Nice progression, too, from Laura Walker and her team. Last year, 3-4 in Moose Jaw. That was so last year, as she's really rebounding. She talked about this week having some close games, having some blowouts. She feels battle-readied, and she's got some great competitors backing her up.
Well, this is going to be the key for the day, in my opinion. Kate Cameron has been up and down a little bit. Caitlin Laws has also been like that, but Caitlin's coming off a couple of brilliant performances. Matchup is at third.
It's going to be an awesome day. It is the final day, the most critical day, as our tiebreaker is all set. Alberta, 8 Scotties titles all time. Manitoba, 11. Can they get to the semifinal? First rock, next.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of curling Canada. By Home Hardware, here's how. By Sponge Towels Paper Towels, made for real-life messes. And by OK Tire and BKT Tires.
It's such a privilege to represent Manitoba. It's such a great curling province with so much history, and we have so much support there. So every time we step on the ice at the Scotties, we always feel like we're representing Manitoba. But it really is just about stepping on the podium with these girls and hoping that we can give ourselves an opportunity to make the final.
It would mean achieving the main thing that I've ever wanted to achieve in this sport. When you grow up watching curling and you get to watch the Scotties and you see, all those people that you've looked up to, you want to be that person, and so I think it would mean everything.
Welcome inside Winsport Arena. Jennifer Jones making her 16th Scotties appearance, has only missed the podium twice during her esteemed career. As Laura Walker trying to get there for the first time, it is time to meet the teams. Brought to you by Home Hardware, here's how. And for Team Manitoba, out of the St. Vital Curling Club, Jennifer Jones, Caitlin Laws, Jocelyn Peterman, and Lisa Weigel. Team Alberta, out of the Salvo Community Sports Center in Edmonton, skip Laura Walker, third Kate Cameron, second Taylor McDonald, and at lead Rochelle Brown. We're all teed up for this critical tiebreaker game. And because Laura Walker beat Jennifer Jones in the head-to-head. She had the choice of hammer or rock colors. She chose hammer, so Jennifer Jones picking the red stones. And we're underway with this one coming from Lisa Weigel, and there's a lot of factors to always watch. They're also, Kathy, on sheet D this morning because you don't want to give an advantage to these teams. The semifinal and the final later on tonight will be on the middle sheets of ice. So a lot of interesting wrinkles. And are you surprised at all that Laura Walker electing to take hammer versus the great Jennifer Jones?
Oh gosh, no. When you have that opportunity to take that advantage, you do. Both of these teams very familiar with this sheet. Both played 3 games on it, and both won all 3. So both will be happy with this choice. And for Jennifer choosing red, well, she played red stones twice on the sheet and yellow only one. So probably feeling that she knows the red stones better.
Back 4.
And people may wonder why, in the case of the Einarson-Homan matchup, that Homan goes forward based on that victory, and yet Alberta beat Manitoba and they're having to play, and that's because you're never eliminated from a championship round when there's only 2 teams based on a head-to-head matchup.
And worth noting too, Kathy, these rules were in place before the competition even began. They knew
teams knew
about the tiebreaker situation. They knew about every rule that's in place.
Hard, you gotta go, John. Really, really hard.
We've had enough surprises over the last year. We don't need any surprises on the final day. And a rare mistake early from Lisa Weigel.
Stop 8. Okay, I think I need like quite a bit less.
Almost a 15, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I watched
15?
both
I think
teams.
so, yeah.
They were given their pre-game practice, and normally it's all outside into the middle because you're practicing for the draw to the button. And even though that wasn't a factor today, that's still what the teams did, whether that's routine, whether that's wanting to make sure that they had draw weight to the middle. So in the case of Lisa Weigel's first one, going that far out in the wing, fresh pebble, no one's thrown there. And sometimes it doesn't do what you expect it will do later on in the game when the path is worn down.
Tack a piece. Yep.
Familiar face at lead for Alberta in Rochelle Brown, who's filling in for Nadine Scotland. As Rochelle making her 5th Scotties appearance. She won it all with Chelsea Carey back in 2019 in Sydney and lost those 2 finals with Val Sweeting as her skip. And congratulations to Nadine and her family. She had healthy twins, and
wonderful.
That is the reason she elected not to come into the bubble.
3, 2, and get an 8-foot. Get an 8-foot. Yep. Hard. Hard. You gotta go. Gotta go. Rub off. Rub off. Okay. That's good. Good.
You know, the one thing worth mentioning too, and it was chatted amongst the team and with us and talking with Laura Walker, they are the home province. They are Team Alberta here in Calgary. And in a game like this, you know the building would be full. There'd be a lot of cheering and excitement and obviously very pro-Alberta. And because of COVID,
crickets.
It is crickets in the building, as I think it was Lisa Weigel called it library curling. But, you know, there's lots of people at home cheering them on their TV sets across Canada and beyond, I'm sure.
Whoa, whoa, no, Rochelle. Whoa.
Well, Manitoba's in tough right now with a couple of miscues, but for Jennifer and her team, well, lead the way. That's Lisa Weigel, just so much atop of the field when it comes to lead. Jennifer's made some really big draws. If she can make one early, that's going to give her the confidence, and confidence is all what this day is about.
And she'll clip the back yellow. How far will it spin for Jocelyn? And it still digs in there, back 12.
Well, and for Alberta, when you look at this day and you break it down, the first step is don't take the bait. That's the bait Jennifer will throw to get a lot of rocks in play. Stick with your own game plan, and we talked about it in the opening. Kate is the key to this victory. A little bit of up and down. When she's good, she is very good.
Keys to the game, brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue.
Yeah, we're okay. Top 12. You can go a little. Yeah, a little bit for line. Hard line. Top 12. Top line. Hard line. Keep top 8. Line's good. Yes! Yoey. Top 8! Top 8! Okay, just get a bite and whoa. We're top 8.
Whoa. Not quite.
Nice spot.
Great
Taylor.
spot.
That a girl. Good sweep, guys.
What was that?
15-8.
What'd she say?
7-8. Okay.
Caitlin Laws, the only Canadian woman with 2 Olympic gold medals in curling. She won with Jennifer Jones and then mixed doubles with John Morris.
Trying to drive this straight back and remove a couple of yellows.
And she'll stuff the yellow.
That's good.
Upper red up top, shot stoned still. Team Alberta.
She got second shot out of it and moved things around a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. That's nice.
Can go with full 8. You got it.
Fourth Scotties appearance for Kate Cameron. Spent a couple years with Michelle Englot. That exciting final. She won silver in 2017 in St. Catharines. That was that dramatic win from Rachel Holman. Some incredible shots were made in that championship final.
Just for line. You gotta go hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Roll it, Taylor. Okay. I think she's decided a little more there. Okay. Nice weight, 15-1.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
It's close. I think we got to go here anyway.
Okay.
Want to get it in there.
Caitlin, the 1 Scotties title with Jennifer Jones. You'll remember the
Top
last
ideal.
time Jennifer won in Penticton, she had to bring in Shannon Burchard. They ended up winning a Scotties in BC. Caitlin won her Olympic gold because she was at the Olympics chasing that dream and winning with John Morris. And Caitlin returned, and they won gold at Worlds. So there was a lot of gold going on surrounding this team that year.
Keep it from down. Back 4. Back 4. No. Back 4.
Well, Kate rolling off protects that shot stone, forcing Jennifer to go wide outside.
You get it in there, Joss?
No.
You got to go, Joss. You got to go. Got to go, Joss. Okay. Good. Okay.
And Joss didn't want to go because she knew it was going to go deep. Jennifer was just wanting to ensure that it buried behind in the event that the stone at the back is in fact out-counting the one at the front.
So now Alberta a chance to lie 2 with hammer here in the first end. A lot of stones in play.
Well, this path is going to be quite a bit quicker for Kate than her first one.
Wait only early.
Can you go early?
No, wait only. Line's fine. Top 4.
Make
Line's
it good.
Line's really good. Room. Rochelle's rock.
You gotta go.
Okay, make it good. Line's okay. Keep it moving. Line's perfect. Rochelle, you gotta bite the floor. Hard. Bite the
It's
floor.
curling nice. Can they drag it in for second shot stone? And they will, and they lie 2 right now with hammer.
Well, great shot.
Yes.
Great judgment by the brushers. Early, you're not sure. You're the only sheet out here.
Line's perfect. Rochelle, you gotta bite the floor. Hard. Bite the floor. Go. Well managed, you guys. Stay sweet. 15.
What was that?
15 and a quarter.
That is quick. Double run back.
Feeling a bit more, Caitlin. Right beside it, please.
We mentioned how consistent that Jen has been over the years. It is amazing. 16th Scotties appearance. Missed the podium twice during that run. And has pretty much won everything in the sport. And trying to win again with a new look lineup here. Trying to clean things up a bit. Bang, bang. Clips the yellow. Wow, gets them both moving. Pretty good shot.
And I think she may be shot, Brian.
Great shot, Jen. Good throw.
Pretty good. That's
Really nice, Jen.
Yeah.
Always that Jennifer Jones gear that we talk about. It usually gets activated Thursday or Friday, and man, she had a fantastic day yesterday trying to get her team out of some trouble here in one.
Well, and the result not only removes that stone, but it does appear, and you heard Caitlin say that they do believe that they are now shot.
I think it's getting a little straighter.
I like that. It's pretty quick here. Okay. To low 15 even.
Okay.
You got it, Laura.
Well, some pressure shots being asked for by the skips this morning. Jennifer having to make the double run, and now for Laura, a key draw. You saw Jennifer was third among skips, Laura fourth. When you look at position by position, these teams are very close, with the exception of Lisa Weigel, who is very far ahead in terms of lead comparisons.
Kind of dies. It's Rochelle. We're good. It's
Line's
got to stay.
good.
We're got to bury it here. We're like T-line. Okay.
It's really trying for line.
Can we
guys,
go a
stay
bit?
with it.
Yeah. Got to get under there.
Well, you're under, you're under.
You're good. Good.
Wanting to just finish it to get behind cover. Top hearts. Shot stone.
And did not want to jump it a little bit further where Jennifer could have sat on it and been shot.
Such a different Scotties in many aspects, but also holds true for Laura Walker, who is a brand new mom. Congrats to her and Jeff Walker. Son Liam is 5 months old, and I'm sure Jeff and Liam cheering in the hotel room right now.
With like a board or something.
Well, that is really key for Jennifer. As you see, that bottom note without hammer accounts for 2 of her 3 losses this week.
It's good. Go for it. Top 4. Yep. Whoa. Wait only. We're there.
And for Jen, not interested really in tapping that stone back and being shot, wants to be in front and remove some real estate for Laura Walker and the opportunity to score 2.
So a little bump. Can you get in there and play that little tap for a pair?
Sliding really good.
Sorry.
You can. You can see that that red stone is fully exposed, so if it can come
If we touch
just
the guard,
across
fine,
the
right?
face, their tolerance,
What
as
kind
you
of weight?
just heard, is to tick the
I
guard.
think I can throw the same almost, but
Sure?
yeah,
I think so. You got it. A little more sweep than I think we're there.
just back 4. I don't need much more here, hey?
No, pretty similar.
Okay.
So coming in this way and just getting to the inside to tap that stone back for the potential 2.
You got it, Laura.
Heard that final comment from the front end. Pretty much same weight and a little more sweep. So if they can manage this and get on it early, a chance to make the tap and pick up 2 in this critical first end.
Well, some great results when she's had hammer this week as a start.
Okay. Close. T. Yep.
Alberta's
Yeah,
last
easy.
win, Chelsea Carey, back in 2019.
T. Okay. Yep.
And the last host province to win, that was Rachel Holman, St. Catharines 2017.
Gotta go.
As Laura Walker hoping for a successful long day, but not to be on this particular shot. She wrecks on the guard. She'll pick up her single as we are underway on this championship Sunday in Calgary at the Scotties. Welcome back to our Scotties coverage. And we got a tiebreaker this morning between Manitoba, Jennifer Jones, Laura Walker, Team Alberta, and a single on the board. So hammer here in the second end belongs to Jennifer Jones, and there you see the cutout fans in the background here at Winsport Arena. Certainly different times and a different vibe in the building, but the high stakes remain the same. A chance to battle for that Scotties championship later on tonight, as lead stones on the way. This one from Lisa Weigel.
Well, Jennifer Jones and her team will be very happy with the way that that first end ended, not necessarily started. They were in trouble early, but a really good shot by Caitlin changed all of that. And then they will look at that as a force, made Laura Walker make a tough shot
Great job.
and give up hammer.
It's here.
got it, Tay.
Can I have a hair less?
Yeah. 10-5?
Yeah.
You got it. Clean.
Whoa.
10-5.
Clean it. Yep.
10-8.
Yep.
Little down.
Clean. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep. Whoa. Sweep it hard.
10-6.
Hard. I don't think you want to play very nice.
Good. Whoa.
Nice shot, Taylor.
It's interesting, Kathy, because of a COVID scare that thankfully was not COVID. It was just an illness unrelated. We had the opportunity to call a morning draw just with one sheet of ice, just two teams on the ice. That was Northwest Territories and Team Canada Einarson. And it's just a different vibe. And in chatting with Val Sweeting, she thought, you know, if we're lucky enough to get to the championship final day, which they have in the semifinal, I guess they have a little bit of experience of what it feels like to be the only sheet out there with no fans at all.
Well, if you're looking for positives, whichever team wins this and moves forward has a potential day of single sheet curling the entire day. So getting used to it is important. It is very quiet. It feels like being at a golf tournament where no one says anything, and any movement by anything, it just magnifies sound. Not at all what we're used to. And you would know we would be talking about the heat coming off the crowd because, as you said, Brian, there would be the building would be full with an Alberta team in the playoffs. And we're not talking about that at all, but it does mean consistent ice conditions, not a lot of heat coming off cardboard.
Gotta say though, those Gushu girls are very patient. They've been just sitting there waiting for Brad to show up, which he'll arrive next week in the bubble, as we're excited for the Tim Hortons Briar. That's next up on our schedule.
I wasn't sure if it wouldn't curl because it was so high.
Well, just because that guard is so light and so long, an opportunity for Jocelyn to play some quieter weight, and it will get that finish. She can get to the nose of that stone.
Little big. Yeah. Clean. Board. Board. Yep. Whoa. Board. Whoa. No. Lisa. Hard. Hard to stay. Watch
Stay with it, Lisa. Stay with it.
Roll it, Lisa. Roll it.
And it'll jam on the back yellow.
Yeah. Control. You can go pretty aggressive on this roll.
So a chance to pile up a few yellow stones in the house without hammer here in the second.
Well, Kate made a very good draw in the first end, but this is her strength, the hitting game. And when she had struggles in some games earlier this week, it actually, ironically enough, was with the hitting.
Yep. Hard.
Really hard.
You gotta go.
No roll.
And just enough
Good call, Tay. Good call.
to remove that red
Is that
stone.
really down?
Yeah.
Okay. Good call, Tay.
Just getting confirmation the reason that it moved was just throwing a little bit less than she had planned.
That's good. I didn't want to overdo it in that spot, but yeah, no, it worked. Throw was good.
Now, because not only she rolled deep, but also moved that other stone back, an opportunity for Jennifer to no longer worry about those yellow stones and get in front.
Wide open.
Wait.
Is not looking to be down to the face of them.
Go, it's curling. Yep. Yep. Get it in there. Yep. Hard. You need 4 foot, Lisa. Go.
Keep going.
Hard, Lisa. Go. Hard. Keep going. Good.
We talked about these thirds and what a key matchup it will be today, both having tremendous potential to help their skips. So on the far left, that's their high this week. Some wonderful curling, but there's also been some lows, and a couple of those lows coming off last night, though a brilliant performance by Caitlin. And you saw the number for Kate. Right now, Caitlin is at 100%, and going into this end, it was Kate Cameron at 88.
Laws in her 8th Scotties appearance. She won her championship in Moose Jaw in 2015.
Tay a hair.
Taylor. Hard. Really nice, Kate. Great shot.
Look at that.
Good job,
Touch
you
weight,
guys.
avoids the jam, and Alberta lies 4.
That's a great shot by Kate.
Good throw, bud. Good sweep, Tay. I was like, is it going to go?
Throws the right weight, especially coming off a throw that you threw a little bit less than you were asked to. Having the confidence to park that, throw the right weight, and make a wonderful inside roll at that stone.
Whoa! No, no.
The two-time Canadian junior champ in 2008 and 2009.
Hard, Lisa. Hard, Lisa. Hard, 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 hard. No roll.
And a little pocket there forming behind the tee line.
The draw looks really tasty right here, but only there.
I guess if we roll to here even.
Pretty good.
As long as I roll a raw.
I'm seeing the hit, yeah.
Okay.
You like
Control?
that 10.5?
Yeah.
So is the perfect spot half around?
Yeah, kind of where you just were. Just tuck
but
a piece.
this is okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, and right here?
Just a touch less. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we can really hold it.
Yeah.
Well, a couple of options here.
I think Kate's was made with the right
One
weight.
of them is that you don't have to hit.
Mm-hmm.
You could choose to come
Try to
here,
roll to a similar spot where she just
because
was,
if
but I
you
think even
happen
if
to
we roll it off,
miss
it makes
on this next shot, or not miss, but hit a nose, Jennifer can come around, and it doesn't matter that you would be lying 4 or 5. Last rock in this end goes to Jennifer. But Laura's playing the hit, wants to roll just a little bit to block the path for Jennifer to make that draw.
10-5.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Tay.
Tay to stay.
Hard.
Go take.
Jamming right now. You gotta go. Really gotta
Okay.
go.
Little more, you got it. A little more.
They wanted that flip. They'll actually roll it the other way.
Max weight too. 10-4.
Okay.
And the path's certainly available now for Jennifer Jones.
Yeah.
Good sweeping.
Just different than Kate's.
Nice.
Good.
Good.
Close.
Okay. You got it, Jen.
Field hindsight 2020, Kathy, but looking back, would you have thought to maybe just draw and put one in there and block that path? Or, I mean, if you make the shot, it's a great shot, right? It's
No,
easy
for
for us
sure.
to debate up here because we're up here.
Play board too if you wanted, but.
Yeah.
Go for it. We got to make sure we're shot here,
Yeah.
even if we're to the back one.
Okay.
Let's make a good one here, Jen.
Yeah.
And that was the risk of playing that hit. It's gone, and you're lying 5. But Jennifer doesn't care because she has last rock, and the opportunity to make one good one here that will lead to 2 is very much in play.
And really bringing up her numbers into this weekend. Friday, Jennifer 62%, and she had a super Saturday. 86% in must-win games. There you see it. I mean, she was certainly feeling it yesterday to give herself this opportunity here on Sunday.
Is it about the tee?
Yep.
Finish or?
No, the line's perfect.
Whoa. No, we can't. Nope. We're to it.
Nice shot. Good shot, Jen.
Judge.
And she'll find the pocket, but still the heart's very much still available.
So we're on tee even?
Yeah. Here?
Okay, that's a hair more than her.
Yeah. Okay, a little less then.
Hair less?
Yeah.
We can hold it. So.
Yeah. Even a
Now
hair
Jennifer
less.
negates those other stones by coming down to it, but that is not what she was hoping to do. She was hoping to be in front of the tee line, and
Good
so
here,
it would
hey?
be a lot more tricky for Laura Walker to make the draw. But Laura does now want to come down on top of those stones and force Jennifer here in 2.
And you want to freeze, don't you, Kathy? Because let's just say she touches the hearts. You got that run back, that red stone. Jennifer could run back and pick up 2, but if you're frozen to that back red stone, I think that shot's gone, correct?
You bet.
Okay, you gotta beat button.
Gotta go.
Line's good. Gotta keep the line too. Hard, guys. Hard.
So again, a lot of rocks in play in the second end. Final one on the way from
there.
Laura Walker, and it looks to be light.
Block it. Okay.
Okay.
It's fine.
Right.
Okay. 16.
So
Okay, too
Jennifer
slower.
has a chance to manufacture the skipper's deuce here in 2.
That's fine, Laura. Sorry, I didn't think I was that late in that spot.
It's okay. I didn't think it was it. Over sure? Okay.
But it tapped.
Yeah. Just do it, yeah. Full forward, Jen.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
Same line?
Got a couple more inches of ice just to make sure.
Well, her ability to utilize last rock to her advantage, the best in the field.
She passed the great Colleen Jones this week for the most wins all-time at any position.
Can't hurt it, clean it.
Looking to add to her resume here in Calgary. Final stone here in 2. It is the draw for a pair.
Should get to the back one. No?
Don't want to.
Nice shot.
She has the backing. Doesn't really need it. Right in the hearts. As Kate Cameron will kick it away. 2 on the board for the 6-time Scotties champ as she leads by 1. Welcome back to Calgary. In our tiebreaker on this Sunday morning, lead stones on the way. That one from Lisa Weigel. And the last time a non-skip won the Sandra Schmirler Award, that's the playoff MVP at the Scotties, it was Lisa Weigel back in 2013 as she's found a new home on Team Manitoba. And as you can see, the 2 red stones from Lisa up top. And Rochelle Brown delivering. And speaking of delivering, I have to send an apology out to Nadine Scotland, who's at home and elected. It was a tough decision for her not to come to the bubble. She went back and forth on it. She's expecting a child. I just announced to the world that she had twins. Well, I screwed up because I saw Brown. It was Corinne Brown, and that was her lead, Ashley Klimchuk, who had the twins. So Can you imagine she's watching at home? Poor Nadine. I had twins? Wow. Thanks, Brian. Anyway, so I'm very sorry.
Okay. You got it.
Well, the last 2 ends have been set up very well by Alberta and have definitely had the advantage and forced Manitoba into tougher spots, but both ends have switched by some great shots made by the back end of Team Manitoba.
Yeah, keep going, Caitlin.
Keep going.
You know, right from the word go, Kathy, we've seen tons of stones in play, and I guess we shouldn't be surprised as that is replaced, obviously.
Maybe
I think a hair more, Laura.
That is not an option. That stone automatically goes back, whether you would prefer it to be off or not.
Okay.
With these 2 teams, Kathy, we shouldn't be surprised. A lot of stones in play early.
Not a surprise, but I do think, and it was in one of my keys for Laura Walker, to maintain her own game and not get lured by Jennifer into more rocks than she wants, particularly out front. Jennifer can pull you into her game, and you find yourself scrambling a little bit, not only on the time clock, but with your shot making.
Mine's good. Stay close, though.
You want to make sure that you dictate the style of game that you want to play as well.
Yep. Yeah. Well, let's try to touch it, maybe.
Yeah, that's not bad if we do.
Okay. Good judge, guys. 13 and a half.
Okay. Went a little deeper than I thought. Yeah, a little bit.
I liked her arm there.
Or do you like this?
I think so.
Okay. Same weight?
Yeah.
You want more?
You think I was a hair tight?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is an advantage of not having anybody else in the building. You can speak at a regular level and have a really good communication up and down the sheet. Jocelyn just confirming that she was a little bit tight. And that's why it curled so much.
Never off!
Okay, you gotta keep
hard!
Wow, right away. Laws and Weigel, they haven't stopped since she released the stone. There's that yellow guard, and they're by. And a nice tap from Jocelyn Peterman. Yeah, no kidding. It's a long week, and keep in mind, could be 3 games today for one of these teams if it all goes in their favor.
Well, and keep in mind as well, these teams come in very fit, that they've done the work at home, but that's not the sweeping. The sweeping is separate from, running on a treadmill and doing weights.
12? 12.
I'm back.
Well, Kate,
you gotta go.
go for a piece here, Kate.
Hard,
Kate.
Push, Kate.
Hard, keep going, make the roll hard.
Trying to make that stone move over enough to catch some of that Manitoba stone.
Follow the roll, follow the roll. Go.
Yeah, little bit.
Well done.
Little flip behind cover as Alberta lies 2 here in the third.
Probably here.
Well, they were yelling hard for a piece initially, so that's that down weight that Taylor threw that allowed it to move, and some great brushing.
One of the adjustments as well coming over to Team Manitoba for Lisa Weigel, sweeping on the other side where she swept on the other side of the rock for years with Rachel Homan. She actually said to me they did some testing, her and Dawn McEwen, a 5-woman rotation team. And just another little wrinkle you have to work at. Can't save that one.
Rock, nose is okay.
Okay.
Control.
You guys ever like board? I love
Do you like board here?
Yep.
Yeah.
I love board.
I think we can hold it for you. Oh, yeah.
Well, you can't leave that stone there because it's in such a great position for Jennifer.
You got it, Kate.
But any kind of up weight, you can see where it naturally goes, jamming onto the stone. So with that quieter weight, it's the more predictability about what the stone will do.
How can you say you're from Manitoba without saying you're from Manitoba? How about the tuck slide, right?
Ah, yes.
And she's the import
You gotta go, Taylor.
on this Alberta team.
13! You're gonna have to go hard on red.
Whoa.
Yeah!
Touch.
Wow, okay.
12 and a half.
Sorry.
Well, just underthrown a little bit. When the ice conditions are as quick as they are at 15, and your mind is seeing that if you hit it on the outside, you could jam it back. The tendency is to make sure you're not full, not heavy, and then that's what winds up happening.
All right, Caitlin, you got her.
Well, the thirds giving each other both an opportunity.
Good board. Solid. Whoa.
No! Off! Jocelyn! Hard, Joss! Gotta go. Okay.
Stay with it.
That's fine.
Okay, good. Good, Caitlin.
And how
There's
this end
two.
has turned around
Big
in
time.
2
Do you have
stones.
enough to play this, or do you like this
Sure,
run?
I have like a thick quarter.
Do you like this?
Whatever you're seeing.
Hate it. So we have a draw path open.
The
I
run
don't
is
mind this. If you touch this and roll, it's not bad.
Sure.
Okay.
Huh?
Like same weight.
Yeah.
That was tough.
Do you think I could take a hair more here?
Sure.
So 2 options. One is that you come through the port and you look to roll to the right. The other is that you drive that guard of yours straight back. They're electing to play this because they feel if Kate does happen to over curl a little bit, she's going to open up the path to those stones and still roll behind.
Go, Rochelle, go.
Hard.
Still
Keep
got
going.
it. Still got it.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You have to roll it, Taylor.
Okay, well,
Good.
And that was the plan B.
One. Good weight, Kate.
Opens things up. A draw path and another one in the house.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah, me too.
It is Manitoba, though. First and second shot stone without hammer here in 3.
This is ideal. Yeah.
Piece open.
Yeah.
Half open.
Yeah.
We chatted about this earlier, Kathy. You didn't believe me, but Jennifer Jones, as we talked about, has won everything. And
I believe you.
Yeah, she has. And you go to your Scotties board and see where she won. Penticton, Moose Jaw, Sault Ste. Marie, Victoria, Regina, St. John's. You look at the Canada Cup wins, Olympic curling trial win. That was in Winnipeg. She's never won a big one in our Season of Champions events in Alberta.
Similar line to where you were before?
Yet.
Pardon?
As we still got a big day ahead of us
Yeah,
here.
a little bit tighter.
A lot of rocks still to come here on this Championship Sunday.
Yeah. Let her know. We can always go to that back line.
Okay. Make a good one here.
Looking to put even more pressure on Laura Walker by ducking around.
Yep. Hard. Gotta go. Okay,
Top 12.
Hard. Hard. Fully. Keep it hard. Hard. Wait. Hard. Okay. Whoa.
Good brushing. They drag that a long way, and it coasts in. And now lying 3.
Very nice.
Great spot, Jen.
Really good.
And we talked about in the keys for Jennifer making a couple of draws early, and she certainly has done that.
Close to 2/3.
Yeah.
Trying to hit and roll underneath.
Just control. I think we know that weight the best here.
Yeah.
Okay. Gonna make a good roll.
Yeah.
I think you can hold control.
I agree.
Maybe not hack.
And because Jennifer's is buried, if Laura's able to roll underneath, Jennifer doesn't have enough of her own stone to play the tap back.
Weight's good. Little down. Yes. Yep. Hard. Yeah. 10-8. Hard. Hard. Keep going. Hard.
Total. 11.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I got 10-8.
Well, Alberta has over-curled on almost every of their misses.
They're just throwing not to miss the wrong way, like they're a little bit safe with the release, and then it actually will curl if you don't have a set. I thought I just kind of pointed it a little bit, thinking we could hold it straight.
All right.
Oh, you should apply for a broadcasting job, Kathy. Wow, look at you.
Well, that does summarize, you know, you can't sit in a hack and think, I'm afraid if I go outside, I might jam. I'm afraid if I don't throw it right, it may not. You have to throw to make the stone, and I think Laura capturing very strongly what's happening.
Edge of 4. Do you guys like coming meet with the intern?
I think we could hold this out there, Jen.
Yeah, it's not really resting. So.
You heard that final comment from Jen. It's really busting out there. Is that this path in
It's
particular?
moving. Yeah, it runs straight, and then it really goes.
That's tight. That's the curl. Real tight. Joss's rock. Hard job.
Jennifer much further out there with her release.
Hard. Roll it.
Just the speed, eh? Line would have been good.
Yeah. Good throw.
Sorry. It's pretty good.
How much do you have of this one? Just a slice, hey?
Yeah, you have like
a
a small inch.
Okay. Do you think this is the easiest?
Yeah, or wide. Like all the way
here?
around.
Yeah, Taylor's got all the way to here.
You know that path.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, some good perspective from the front end looking at it. Sometimes you become very myopic in your vision when you're looking overhead. And for Laura and Kate, we're looking, how do we get through the hole?
Got all the way to the center line there, Taylor.
Yeah.
And so this is the hole that they're looking at. How do we get through that? Meanwhile, the front end is saying, but this is wide open, and it goes really good. We've been throwing this in the pre-game practice, and as soon as they said that, it was like the light went on, and that's what she's choosing to do. And that's where you have fearless advice coming from the front end, because you do see things from a different angle. Big shot.
Final stone here in 3.
All there right now.
30-year-old Laura Walker.
Just for line.
Not moving
Skipped
yet.
this year for Team
Just for
Alberta.
line. We're max.
Okay, you gotta go soon.
Just
You
for
gotta
line.
go. You gotta go.
If you're by the red, tap
Hard,
the
you gotta go hard.
You're not by the red.
Wow, and that just carves over quickly.
Wait, Laura.
And that'll be a steal of 2 for Jennifer Jones and Team Manitoba. A tough one for the Alberta skip as she trails here in Calgary.
Beth Peterson. Can you get 3? Come across, just touch it. Oh, and she did. Lovely.
Big moment here in the game. On Walker and Brown, bang him, got 2, got 3. What a shot.
Yep.
McDonald. Oh, lovely.
What a shooter.
This is the run back trying to make the double.
Running it back. And look at the catcher. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
A 4-rock combination to possibly pick up a couple here. Here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and it will work. Unbelievable.
Oh, good job.
She's trying to make the actual double again by running her own into the 2 yellows.
What do you got? Oh, and it's a beauty is what you've got.
World class.
It all began last Friday here at Winsport Arena, and we got 1 day left. As you can see, the round robin in each pool, Pool A and Pool B. Some great shots, some great stories. How about Laurie St. George out of Quebec? Really, I think, captured the hearts of a lot of Canadians with her passion, and I'm sure we're going to see them for many years to come here at the Scotties. And this was the final 8 in that championship pool. The top 4 in each pool qualified for this. 9-3, Walker Jones. And that is why we have this playoff this morning, this tiebreaker game to get to the semifinal to take on Team Canada and Carrie Einarson. Hohen beat Einarson in the head-to-head. That's why she got the bye to the final. And a lot of questions about why are we having this tiebreaker game, because Laura Walker beat Jennifer Jones. You never eliminate someone in head-to-head play. And these were the rules that were crystal clear before the first rock was even thrown Friday night, so every single player, every single skip knew the situation coming into this final weekend.
Maybe normal? Okay. Is that the difference? Yeah. Yeah, we want to stick around. Okay. Should get a hair.
So a tough mistake in that third end, and that's why you see the steal points on the board. And a 4-1 advantage here for Manitoba. So it is Alberta Yellowstones down by 3 with Hammer here in 4. And this one on the way from 27-year-old Taylor McDonald.
Yep, whoa, whoa, whoa! Kate, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Nice shot, Taylor.
Taylor, a nice double.
Nice. Good. Beauty. 9-1. Forward. Okay.
Well, some really good insight last end from Laura Walker. The first couple of ends, it has been all Alberta early, and then there's been a pivotal moment, and it switches, and the edge goes to Manitoba. And you heard Laura make that comment last end that they're just being so afraid to miss that they're either throwing it less weight, they're getting it a little bit tight, and that's why they're in trouble. And on their bench is not a curling coach, but it is a sports psychologist, Shannon Pinn, who has worked really hard with this team. And I'm sure as she's watching and if she's hearing the audible, she will certainly after as they rewatch this game. That is something that they're going to be working on. And certainly talking about at the 5th end break, it's about coming out with the confidence to throw the rock at the broom with the weight that's called, and not even thinking about the potential of missing, but the potential of making.
Yes! Close to 11.
In my conversation with Laura, she was saying that they started working with Shannon last year, and they wanted to get someone, obviously, and she's getting her sports psychology PhD at the University of Alberta. They wanted someone that could help them with the mental side of the game. They actually reached out to John Dunn. It was one of his recommendations, and they really credit her, Shannon, with a lot of their provincial success from last year. Obviously, they were the selection team to come in this year with no playdowns in Alberta because of COVID.
Well, before the games, in the afternoon and the evening, Vic and I will go down and talk to a couple of the players, and almost to a person, they have talked about at the highest levels of this game, it is all mental. It's all in between the ears. And so having somebody to help you get your thinking in the right frame is really important.
Get it out, Josh.
Okay, some Yellowstone starting to build.
Take the double. Yeah. Do you like that out still?
Yeah, whatever you like. Normal? Sure?
Yeah, sure, stick there.
Probably normal, close to a 9 even?
Yep.
Okay. Same as T.
Yeah.
Nice.
You got it.
Yeah, it'll move up at the end.
This Alberta team, too. Laura talked about them coming together as Team Alberta. We told the story about Nadine, who's at home expecting a child, so not in the bubble. Rochelle gets on board. And Dana Ferguson, the alternate, who was a lot like their coach. Laura says Dana doesn't get enough credit for her ice reading and the ability to call strategy as not quite a successful double. That Dana doesn't get the credit that she deserves for being a great coach and someone who can read the ice, rocks, etc., and talk strategy when the team might need it before, during, after a game.
Yeah, or yeah. Like there.
I do. Yeah.
Well, not going back far enough, but Alberta does lie too.
Hair more weight. Nothing less.
Hair more weight?
Yeah.
More. Lean only to the boards. Yes. Whoa. Whoa. Lean. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard. Yep. Little roll. Hard.
That's good. Good.
Good, Caitlin.
That's one thing, too, these teams do have in common as well.
Nice shot.
So much talk about Lisa Weigel and the 5-woman rotation team. We had Dawn McEwen was kind enough to join us via telephone and talked about watching from afar.
Sure.
Nice shot.
I like it.
And how tough it is there. You see Dawn is technically here. And same goes for Nadine Scotland. It's got to be so hard. You're a member of this team. You feel part of the team and likely chewing on your fingernails now, both of them, Nadine and Dawn, watching and cheering on their teammates.
Kate looking for the double.
Firm. Whoa. No. Taylor. Okay. Hard. A little more.
Got to carve it over to get a piece. And will slide underneath. Can't make the double.
All right.
Just too thin.
Set that one too much. Good.
You heard her talking about setting it so that just has that release at the end, that it runs straight before it starts to make that curl.
Do a whole lot.
Tried to make sure I actually.
Been really impressed, though, with this Alberta team.
Or just like
Kathy, in watching them last year in Moose Jaw. And
in every spot right now.
even though it's been a COVID world, the work on the mental side of the game,
Do you want me to roll it all or just
doing whatever you can to get more cohesive as a team. And they've really come together a year later after their Scotties appearance in Moose Jaw.
Little solid. 9.5.
Hard. Yep. Gotta go.
Hard.
Skip Stones here in 4. Jennifer Jones.
Yep. Oh.
Avoids the jam. And Manitoba lies due.
Nice, Jen. Great, Jen.
Should be a double opportunity here for Laura.
It is, and if you make the double, you also roll behind the guard.
To make sure we stick the shooter somewhere.
Sure.
Even if I don't make the double, but I
Make the roll. Yeah. Right there.
Just a smidge more. Sure.
You know, we've had our eye on Laura for many years. Such a great junior player. Won a Canadian Juniors in 2010 with
Follow the roll.
Emma Miskew, Rachel Holman, obviously competing now with the Scotties. She won a couple of U Sport gold as well.
Sure.
Got it, Laura.
Now, she's been pretty tentative on her throws so far this morning. She talked about thinking about missing rather than making. Huge confidence builder if she's able to make a really good one now.
The outturn double attempt here in 4, her first.
Yep. Yes! Hard! Okay, whoa.
And this one's curling up.
Sit right there.
And more of a nose hit.
Okay.
That is shot stone.
10?
Yep.
Okay. Good sweeping.
Where does Jen want to roll here, Kathy, if anywhere?
You know what? Even a nose hit is good.
Okay.
I mean, you were close. You just curled at the end there. instead of pounding it to try to just miss it. Try to make the double a little easier next time.
Little left. Yep.
Yep.
Hard, John. Got it. Hard. Hard. Clean. Yep. There's breath. Nice shot.
Nose hit for Jennifer Jones,
Straight pair, Jen.
and that double gets a little bit more difficult if they want to even try it.
Well, that's risk and reward time.
Yeah, and
Scoring is really important here.
broom down for the draw.
Yeah.
It's good board, and it's still. I was just worried it'd be.
I know. Good throws, Jen.
Thank you.
Chip away. Speed's still pretty good. Not quite as quick as the first couple ends. Okay. 5:14, 15.
Full 8.
You got it.
On this path, Kathy, the intern draw, what kind of time are you expecting to be successful here for Laura?
Probably about 14 and a half.
That is the hog-to-hog time. Final stone here in 4.
Go a hair early.
Line's fine. Line's
Really
fine.
needs this for the confidence to get another point on the board as she's drawing against 2.
Still really running.
Weight's good.
Okay. T, starting to go now. 14-7. Really moving. Great weight, Laura.
So pretty close.
Very nice.
Really nice.
Bigger one. Yeah.
Good weights. And maybe a little confidence now in her back pocket as Manitoba still leads 4-2. Welcome back to our Scotties coverage here in Calgary. It is our final day of the Scotties. We will crown a champion later on this evening. Both these teams trying to get into that semifinal and take on Carrie Anderson this afternoon on TSN. And for Laura Walker, nice to get a draw in her back pocket, as she needed that draw against 2.
For sure.
And found the 4-foot. So it is Manitoba up by 2 with Hammer, throwing the Redstones here at 5.
Well, the team from Alberta looked pretty loose during the break. They were talking and laughing, and that is really key. You can't start to get really uptight. There is a lot of game left to be played. And the edge this morning, you saw those numbers. That is probably the lowest that we've seen Lisa Weigel so far this week.
We're going to bounce off.
No.
Let's try.
We're only going to get to a sliver.
Yeah,
go, Joss. Go.
Go, Joss!
Get it in there. Get it in there. Go. Good. Okay.
And corner frozen. 2 nice stones from Lisa.
Back 8. Think we can get close to nose of the back 8?
Yeah.
She made an interesting comment to me, Kathy. Obviously, they haven't been able to play as a team a lot since she got the call from Jennifer Jones. But she said about, 3-4 games in, she finally felt like part of the team. And I think what she meant by that was you got to go through those game battles. You got to have the highs and the lows and feel like you've had the blood, sweat, and the tears and, the blood on the ice to feel like you're part of that unit. And she felt that about 4 or 5 games in, and that's such a great feeling to have, obviously.
Well, Jennifer's was one of the teams that went early. She said that, with COVID, when the season started, she really questioned how long the season would last. So they made the decision to play as much as they could, as early as they could. But playing in a couple of events together is very different than arriving at a Scotties. It is just a very different event.
Full 8.
I think we need one in front of it.
Pretty nice, too, when you can pick up the phone and
You guys want to peel the top
call
one?
a 3-time Scotties champ and usually an all-star lead in
We're
Lisa
1-2.
Weigel.
Yeah. Caitlin likes one. One more draw. But it's up to you.
Well, this is very Jennifer, likes to just go. She's already lying 2, wants to put even more pressure. The challenge is with those 2 guards up front is that if your opponent makes a good shot, now you're scrambling to find a way to score. So they debated at this point, do we peel now? But you heard the decision that Caitlin wanted to go in one more time, and then they will start to peel.
Wait. Line's good.
Caitlin's
After
rock.
the
Line's not great.
Briar, Kathy, we have the Home Hardware Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championship that you and I will be calling. And this lady here throwing the stone, a two-time Canadian Mixed Doubles gold medalist with her partner Brett Gallant, 2016, 2019, and they are an amazing pair, obviously in life and on the curling sheet as well.
Well done by Joss.
McDonald won a Canadian and World Junior gold with Kelsey Rock at the second position back in 2014.
Touch it.
And she'll kiss the back red. Nice quiet double. And the shooter sticks around.
That's a very good outcome. Was hoping to actually clip that stone off the forefoot as well, but removed another one of those stones. You'll see how close she comes to actually making contact with the forefoot stone. But without last rock, getting rid of another red is really good.
More weight. It's close though.
Room. Mine's better.
Not Lisa.
Just believe. Not Lisa. No, no. No, no, it's hanging. No, 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 no.
To it. Just
Can't
in front.
be to it.
No, it's coming down.
Yeah, go, go.
It's coming down.
Go, Caitlin. Go, Caitlin.
Help me.
Hard, Caitlin, go. Hard. Go.
Well, great brushing to get that stone to finish.
Cal.
I have a very thin quarter.
I'm always impressed too. I mean,
That's all
you
you
played
need
with
to hit to
Jennifer,
move
and
that
you were a
really.
front end
Okay.
player and a
You like
great
it?
one, winning 3
I'm good
Scotties.
with either that or
The tone of the voice from your skip and how hard you have to sweep. I mean, you feel it, right? Like, tell me what that's like when you know you really got to go.
Well, you know what you feel is you have the regular voice, which is like, yeah, hard. But then when you feel that you hear that extra edge from Jennifer, not only does it tell you that you need to go, but it also tells you that you have the potential of making what you had set out to make. And so you find that little bit of an extra gear. And then that third gear is when you have the crowd in the building that's also screaming at the same time. But that's the gear that's missing this week for all the teams.
You got a good one. Go, go, go. Push, push, push. Go, go, go.
Trying to get it by that yellow, and they will. Tap, tap, and there's that red off the 4.
A little more. 6 more.
I can only relate to the screaming as how much trouble I was in as a kid. There's the Brian, and there's that Brian when you really know you're into it.
That's a great shot. Just squeaks by this guard. Oh, it was pretty close.
I think a little Sunday morning sarcasm.
Very nice.
Okay. How hard do you throw it?
Because of that great shot, that redstone did not get out at the back 12, but it is not second shot anymore, and so Jennifer hitting to lie 2.
You know, I thought Laura's comments were telling about the week, saying, you know, we've been in really close games. We've been down in games and had to battle. We've been up and we've had some relaxing games, I guess you could call them. And all those experiences get you battle tested for a day like today. And it's all part of the growth as a team here at the Scotties.
Whoa.
As she's battling here
That's fine. Good.
in a must win on this Sunday morning.
Good speed, Caitlin. Nice throw. Control.
Sure.
So I was just 11.5, you said?
Yep.
Just, yeah. I've been babying these interns, so. Yeah, this side will move a bit. I agree. I don't think I can baby this though. Okay. You got it, bud. Nice and sharp.
We talked earlier about the over curl by Alberta. You heard Kate just saying, I've been babying these, which means just under throwing the weight that's been asked of her to throw.
Control. Close. Close. Yep. Oh, just control.
Whoa.
Yep.
Hard. Keep going.
Rochelle Brown, all she's got. Where does it roll to?
10-6. It's not enough ice there. Okay. Good throw.
As Jennifer drags that back 12. Touching the 8.
Yeah. I think we just need more ice on that side. Yeah, that's what you were.
Full 8.
Yeah, like a little higher than that one. Just drawing around.
So Manitoba shot stone with hammer here in 5.
Jam. Okay. So even if you're even, should be open.
Okay. wait for her. Just wait. Okay. Keep her broom down for me.
Trying to get their second point in with Caitlin, knowing that the current position of the redstone that is in the house and currently shot for any sort of roll for the Walker team, the potential of jamming on one of their own is really high.
On her line here, guys.
Gotta go.
You got it. Finish.
Fully. Easy.
Line's good. Yeah.
Hard. Come on, touch me foot.
Hard, Josh. We gotta be here. Go.
Hard.
Well, it sounded like they were confident it was there, Kathy, and then it just dug in the last, I don't know, 10 feet.
Yeah.
But it looks good enough for 2.
Oh boy. Nice shot, Steve.
I think that look tells the story.
Fully.
Because you heard full 8, it sounded they were pretty confident, and then it just dug in there.
Come on, touch me foot.
Hard, Josh. We gotta be here.
And the handle stops rotating completely, so you almost wonder if it may have caught a little bit of something, because from the hog line in, feeling it's 8 foot to that is a bit of a difference.
Here. If we were light, unfortunately.
Yeah. We haven't seen anything under throw here.
I agree. Just want to make sure we get this buried. You can be back 4, even full back 8 if you need to be.
I think same speed you threw for the draw over here.
Okay.
Well, she has thrown in this path.
Got it, Laura. Kind of like a 14.5, high 14.
Okay, when you said over here, did you mean this one or
Yeah,
the one
your
I
last
threw?
one.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was like, whoops.
Yeah. You got it.
Okay, line's good.
Back 4. We're okay.
Okay.
T-line.
Stay with
Top
this.
4. Top
with
4. T-line.
Okay, close.
Just for line.
Yep.
Just for line. Real. Just for line.
Stay close.
Yep. Hard. You're right. It's gotta sit.
Right here, right here.
No finish.
Go.
Nice.
Well, you saw Laura's numbers for draws. You can throw those out
That was
after that shot. Very nice.
Yeah, just kind
slower
of
there.
And the lovely draw last end as well that she made to pick up her single.
Probably got to play this, don't we?
Just thinking.
Even if I kick it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Her?
Quarter, third.
Yeah, do you like the in or the out?
I like the in.
Me too. There?
Yeah.
Playing off her own.
Half rocks, really good. Thin half.
Going to hard put.
Hey, Jen.
Firm.
Okay.
Jennifer Jones comes in 21 playoff wins as a skip.
Yeah.
Technically, this is not a playoff game, but it certainly feels like one. In that vein, her 21 playoff wins, she's tied with Jill Officer for the most all-time. And leads everyone with 33 playoff games, trying to get to one this afternoon.
Well, she said no right out of her hand.
Oh, man, yeah.
Sorry, guys.
So nice, yeah.
Well, you mentioned Laura finding her draw weight. Another opportunity here to put the heat back on Manitoba, maybe for the first time in this game.
Try to get a piece of the button, but frozen's okay. Same weight's okay, or a little less now, second one?
I think same's good.
Okay.
Let us know when it starts to break.
Yeah.
Same spot, same weight.
If she's calling for line, we'll get the line, so don't worry about the weight. Just sweep it.
Okay.
Even if it's a little heavy.
Yeah. You got it.
The worry is not the guard, it's the redstone in the house. That's the one they flirted with last time.
Okay, same.
Top 4.
Wait a sec.
T-line.
Wider right now.
T-line.
Wider right now.
A little more weight.
What does wider mean, Kathy?
When she released it, it's staying out in the wings a little bit longer.
Okay, careful, Rochelle. We gotta go hard. Keep it going. Keep it going. Hard. We got a good one. Go, 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 go. Go. Hard. Hard.
Great brushing to drag it in.
2 great shots in a row by Laura Walker.
And that is the reason that Alberta lies 2 without. And the force is on. A tough draw coming up for Jennifer Jones.
Now, really good communication between the front end and Kate. Kate early letting them know that they were outside a little bit, that it was tracking. Great judgment to get it in. And so for Jennifer, the hearts.
That all familiar routine. She sets a little rub of the knee and leg, and then delivers. 6-time Scotties champ. Final stone here in 5. Needs a great draw. Has to find the hearts up against 2.
Line's perfect. Easy to the white. Easy. Easy.
As it comes into the house, will it stop in time? And that glides a little bit too far. It is a steal of a single. For Team Alberta, 2 great shots from Laura Walker. Brings Alberta within 1.
All right, but you have to go on that too. Good throw.
Beautiful shot of downtown Calgary. We're just west, about a 20-minute drive at Canada Olympic Park for this year's Scotties, and of course all of our Season of Champions events. It's a great start for Team Manitoba. They were up 4-1 at one point, but nice battle back here from Team Alberta. And I think as we look at the numbers, Kathy, after 5, Laura Walker making some nice shots in back-to-back ends.
Well, Laura's number's up to 60% as you look at that bottom line compared to Jennifer, but they were at 38 at one point, and that's made a huge difference. The draws, that is going to be the key all day today, and the numbers for Manitoba much stronger, even though Jennifer slid through. One of the things that we talked about this morning was thirds. Caitlin Laws at 90%, Kate Cameron at 70%. Her numbers need to go up to support Laura.
Laura Walker trying to battle back in this game. Winner moves on to the semifinal and will face Team Canada and Carrie Anderson later on this afternoon.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. By Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By Purex Bathroom Tissue, the only soft sorbent one. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
What you got? Oh, it's a beauty is what you've got.
World class.
It would mean the world to me to be able to win as Team Canada. That would definitely be pretty special. We're not going to focus too much on that. We're just going to focus on ourselves and do our own thing. Definitely going to have to bring our A game.
They had a great week at Canada Olympic Park, and they're in the semifinal, and that is later on today. TSN 1 and 4, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The winner of our game will move on and face Team Canada. Vic Rauter, Russ Howard, Cheryl Bernard. All your coverage right here on TSN.
And you.
And myself. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay. As we are underway in the 6th end, a 4-3 advantage for Team Manitoba. Jennifer Jones, as she leads by 1, she has Hammer throwing the red stones, and she's chatting things over here with Lisa Weigel set to deliver.
Well, I'm sure that the conversations at the 5th end break were actually similar. For Team Manitoba, they would have been, you know, okay, we didn't get that last end, but we are 1 up. We have Hammer. We are in control of this game. And for Team Alberta, coming off that steal, they would have been feeling like, okay, we can't go back to the beginning of the game, but we just stole one. It's doable. We just need to do that another time or two.
Yep. Really nice, Lise.
Great shot, Lisa.
And no surprise, she keeps ticking along. Different province, same tick shot, the Weagle.
And somebody who very much is a part of this team. Dawn was involved in every one of their conversations or Zoom calls. And in fact, when Lisa had to move to the other side of the stone to learn how to sweep, that who she said was her mentor and helping her equip herself with the tools to be able to do so.
Yeah, we told the story a few times this week, but she obviously talks with Dawn a lot, and they've developed a great friendship. And Lisa used to look up to Dawn, literally and figuratively, in the standings usually at Scotties events, because Dawn McEwen was one of the best in the world, if not the best.
Those two are the best.
Yeah, and Lisa was always trying to chase her, and now they're teammates, which is a cool little story. And both from Ottawa.
Yes.
Another connection.
I don't think so, Josh. Okay. Line's good. Weight's good.
I think in one of the media press conferences that was Emma and Rachel were actually, during Little Rocks growing up, were actually coached by Dawn's parents, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of a cool story.
Both of you go whoa. I don't care if we're through.
Okay, Lise. Good. Okay.
Jennifer wants it far enough back. If it's going to be open, doesn't want to allow Alberta to make a good hit and roll, so taking it back herself.
Don't hate that.
Whatever you like.
Sure.
Okay. Control. Okay.
So many connections to the Brier upcoming. We look at Jennifer. Of course, Brent Lang will be here. Jeff Walker will be here. Those people will be in quarantine right now, preparing to come here in the next day or two.
And Jeff's been here a while. He came early because he's a dad as well to their little guy Liam, back in the hotel room, I'm sure, cheering on Mom.
Okay. Okay.
Wow. Just a good throw.
Yeah, it did not look like 9-7. I did feel it. Hey.
Well, without that roll in, for Jennifer wants to get rid of the stone on the center line, make sure that she's got an open shot on her final one this end.
Sorry, guys. It feels really funny right here.
Jocelyn in her 5th Scotty. She found the podium in 3 of her first 4 appearances.
Anything? Okay.
Yep. Draw around.
Do you like here or do you like a high one first?
Okay.
I like that. Okay.
Interesting, too, in this field, Jocelyn Peterman, Alberta, Manitoba, Lisa Weagle, Ontario, Manitoba, and Sarah Wilkes, Alberta, Ontario, players that have represented 2 provinces in the field at this year's Scotties.
Line's good. A little light. Top 8. Line's good.
I think you're close.
Top 8. Line's really nice. You have room if you have to sweep the whole way.
You got to switch.
Line's okay.
Top 8.
Line's good.
Hold it
Line's
out.
good. Line's good.
Hard to sweep for weight.
3.
Just get shot. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's shot. That's a nice spot, Taylor.
That started to come out in the open. They were worried, in fact, about it being so far outside it wasn't going to finish. And so second attempt to remove the guard.
Yep. Whoa! Yes. Hard. Yes. Whoa. Touch back.
Very nice.
Nice shot.
Sorry,
nice one.
Joss. My bad.
Great throw.
But that'll clean up the house.
She got rid of her backstone, but that's not the end of the world. The bigger thing was to open up that front path
Just cross the line.
and remove the stone in the house that was shot.
So speed feels nice here. Okay. Still think you can be pretty sharp.
I killed yours.
Halfway. Okay. Just so we maybe get some jams here. You got it.
See the Scotties ring on Kate's throwing hand. That's from the final when she was playing with Michelle Englot out of Saskatchewan. Well, actually, Michelle was playing, representing Manitoba, had been the import that year.
And the Scotties champ this year gets that berth into the Tim Hortons curling trials in Saskatoon. We know Holman, Einarson, Fleury, and Jones already in. You also get $100,000 to the winner, $60,000 to second.
And if the winner already has a spot, it is not the team that advances the furthest without a spot that goes. That spot would not be given out at the Scotties.
You know, just another reason to tip your cap to the athletes for coming, the quarantine, the testing, Alberta Health, you know, even, you know, TSN, our great crew of the sacrifice to be in this bubble for up to 2 months with the Olympics looming. This is huge for these players to play in this competition, and we're grateful to have some curling. And that little wick puts Alberta top 12.
Or one more. Sure, I don't need it. Okay, good throw. We can even try to bear all the way into here.
Because then even if they make the double, we come around. Like, yeah. I think this is going to be a 14.5. So I actually felt this felt pretty good. So this is going to be a little slow. Quite a bit more on this side? Yeah.
Do you think this is enough on this side? Pardon? Do you think this is enough ice? Yeah, I'm going to throw it good.
Okay. You got it. Yeah, I think 8, 10 feet. Okay. You got it.
So considerably different. It was 14.7 on the other side. They're feeling that it's 8 to 10 feet heavier as you go across the center line in this path.
No, it's good. Keep it out, Tay. It's good. Top 4. Line's fine. Line's good. Top 4. Really running right now.
Gotta go soon.
Wait only. Wait only. Wait only. Rochelle's rock right now.
It's running like it's hot. Be deep.
That's okay. We need to bury it, I think.
Yeah, we're deep.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yep. Yep. Yep.
A little more.
Yep. 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 Yep.
A little more.
Yep. Good. 14-2. Good judge, guys.
Good spot.
I think I like the freeze, Caitlin.
Good weight. What did you have, John? Pretty good guess there.
14.4.
Back 4.
What did you have? 14.2. Okay. I had a 13.9.
First time a hair high. Speed should be all good then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little bit. Hard line. Top 4. Hard line.
Running a very different path
Hard.
as Kate's did.
Gotta go. Hard, Lisa. Hard, guys. Never on.
Hard.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Go. Keep going. Curl.
Keep going.
Curl.
Hard.
Great brushing again, get it by that red guard. And it'll be second shot stone.
I believe so.
No. I don't think so.
Great brushing. It just started to move quicker than Kate's.
That's amazing, too, the comment. They're just head down sweeping. They weren't even sure if they were shot stone. Head down and just pound it.
Well, speaking about head down, Laura Walker was struggling with some numbers this morning and finding the precision that we've seen from her all week. It really was game ball here in 5 on her first one, facing a couple. Elects to go around, makes it absolutely perfect, is buried. She would put another one on top, but this would be the stone that would lead to the steal and keep this Alberta team very much in this tie-breaking game.
No finish, no finish, no finish.
The key shot is brought to you by OK Tire, service, repair, and tires.
Okay. A little bit more room. Okay, just fully. Max line. T. Here it goes.
Top 4.
Okay, down. Okay. Still have room right now. We're to it. Rochelle. Always Rochelle.
Past it.
Pass it's okay if the line's good. Stay close.
Rochelle? Can you go? You
go,
gotta
Rochelle.
get under. Go.
Hard, Rochelle. Hard. Keep going. Go.
Okay. Sorry, Laura. I got 14.5 back. Good throw.
Yeah, that's getting straighter and straighter each time.
Like that. Move it a couple rocks.
Yeah. Here with back line.
Okay.
Now, you can't make them both go here, Kathy, too close to the guard.
Yeah, if you throw any weight, it's just going to stay straight. You probably jam and roll out, and then you allow Laura Walker to come back in on top of it again. and lie two. So for Jennifer wants to make sure she sticks around with the shooter. We'll tap that second yellow stone back.
Pardon me? Yeah, I agree.
And may have an option for 3 on her next one, depending what Laura Walker does.
Do you like a little bit less?
Yep.
Speed looks decent here, actually.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yep.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Yes.
Hard!
Hard, Lisa! Hard!
And they call that front end one more time. Just by the red stone. Keep on it. Tap, tap. And it rolls a little bit too far. Is not shot stone. That belongs to Team Alberta.
You got it. Good speed, Jen. Shoot.
A great brushing. That's that big finish as it starts to come off. Creates a little bit of a pocket for Laura Walker. We'll try to corner freeze the red stone just thrown by Jennifer.
We mentioned those mixed doubles coming up. Walker won the Canadian Mixed Doubles Championship with Kirk Myers in 2018. Bronze medal at Worlds that year. A lot of great names will be in that championship. First though, the final day of the Scotties, and the final stone on the way from Laura Walker here in 6, trying to drag it in. They want to get second shot stone, little wick, and that'll be third shot stone. So the opportunity is there for 2 for Jennifer and Team Manitoba.
Well, they worked really hard. Kate was trying to get maybe a bit of a rub off that red stone.
At first I thought she just wasn't.
But you can see access for Jennifer to just touch that stone back ever so slightly for 2.
Back 8.
Okay.
If I have the right speed, it should get in there.
Yeah.
That was just through, probably?
Yeah. Let's make it, Jen.
And we thought I had more room. Even on your long, I thought, okay, you're still going to get second shot here. Oh, shoot.
Weight's good.
Whoa, whoa.
Back
more
8.
Line, more line. Whoa.
Just back 8. No. Clean it. Yes. Whoa.
Jennifer Jones, final stone here in 6, an opportunity
Back 12.
for a couple more.
Whoa. No.
It's got to curl up. How far will that red stone roll?
Yep, not far.
Good enough. Hangs on back 4. 2 on the board as the Olympic gold medalist up by 3. Welcome back to our coverage at Winsport Arena here in Calgary, just 20 minutes west of the downtown area. As Jennifer Jones in control right now of this play-in game, tiebreaker game here at the Scotties, in our final day of our Scotties coverage here on TSN. And when you look at the board, what jumps out to me, that steal of 2 and 3 for Jennifer seems to be the difference right now. That is a cool shot, and we thank all of our hardworking crew here at TSN.
Halfway.
Time away from everybody to be in the bubble to bring you some curling here. And we're in for a treat. It's going to be a fun final day. The winner of this game goes on to that semifinal this afternoon to take on Team Canada and Carrie Anderson. And you see Lisa Weigel, her first 2 right around the hearts, as Alberta trying to generate some offense with Hammer throwing the yellow stones here at 7. And no surprise, the 2 corner guards up from Rochelle Brown.
Line's good. Bites, split center.
Halfway, you got room.
It's got to curl, guys.
Room.
Well, for Team Alberta have their work cut out for them, but they are trying to utilize the ability to have a couple of corner guards.
Really tight. Not going yet. Not going yet.
Yep, yep.
Yes!
A little more, Caitlin, a little
more. Go.
Look at that finish. Touching center line.
You like this, or roll this one over?
That's what I was
I don't
seeing.
hate that. Okay.
I think that's smart. You might even
I don't mind throwing a little bit of weight and catching one on the way by.
I agree.
Okay, firm. You can even roll kind of right into this one.
Okay.
Nice, yeah.
Looks like 3/4.
Well, it has felt like Alberta has been chasing for much of the last couple of ends, but a pair here for Alberta puts you one down with lots of time still to go in this game. And so a good call, remove the front, maybe clip one of them on the way by, make sure that you can score this end, or that at a minimum you don't give up anymore.
Great.
Nicely done.
Great shot.
Taylor McDonald
8-3.
makes a few reds disappear.
Yeah. Give her a go. You got it.
Thick half.
Okay.
You got it, Joss.
So this is not just the straight pill, trying to drive it into those yellows that are closer to the house, get rid of some of that protection that Alberta might use.
No. Whoa. Okay, Joss.
And just the one.
I'm shooting. Thanks. Shoot. Sorry, Caitlin. Okay. Just got it back a little.
She was buried. She dragged a little bit.
Yeah.
Pretty early. Yeah. Okay.
It's just an example, like you could hear the stopwatch. That's how quiet it, like it's just so, I know we talk about it, but unless you're in this building, you just don't realize how weird it is this year.
Line's good.
Well, I've even found in the afternoon and the evenings, Brian, when I'm doing updates, I find myself almost whispering, like I feel like I'm in a golf tournament because I don't want my voice to carry if somebody's sitting in the hack. It is definitely something that takes getting used to.
No. 14. Good. Good judge. Nice, Taylor.
And for so many of the players in the field, the women's that are also playing mixed, I think they're going to have this huge comfort just knowing the environment that they'll be playing in a couple of weeks.
But make no mistake, we miss you guys out there. We miss the fans in the building. We're hoping
everyone does.
Scotties back to Ontario next year in
Thunder Bay.
Looking forward to that, hopefully with a full crowd. Our fingers crossed.
Yep. I don't know. Okay, that works. Good.
Yeah, gets both going.
Hard to do.
No,
Nice shot, Caitlin.
you talk about the fans, Kathy. One of the weirdest things in a very weird year is I call games for the Montreal Canadiens on TSN, and it was the home opener, downtown Montreal Bell Center, and you walk to the rink, and it was just crickets, and there's no one on the street. And at the time, and I think still in Montreal, there was the curfew at 8 p.m. And you leave the building, and normally, are you kidding me? Like the home opener in Montreal for the Habs, you leave the building, and you couldn't even see a car, never mind a person.
No.
So it's been a strange year, no doubt.
And that was a great view of this building that would be so alive this morning.
Can we go around? Are you in the rings if we go around it?
But it is empty.
Yep.
We're already there.
Only line. Okay, you're on it. Okay.
They were trying to play the audible, thinking if she's a little bit heavy and not going to be frozen, can we duck behind so that it's not an open hit?
Yeah.
It's about a third.
Okay. You got it.
Do you like playing like a 9 at it, just so we could hit and roll? Probably not, eh? Just throw firm.
I like going for it.
Yeah.
Let's go for it, Caitlin.
Looking for the double.
Caitlin Laws, one, clips it, and it'll hang on. Back 12.
Tough one, Caitlin. Like the freeze again or take the 2? Yeah.
Nice
I
throw.
think.
Big freeze again.
I thought the freeze again.
So last year, Lisa Weigel was a first-team All-Star, and she is back. There you see Shannon Burchard, Val Sweeting, Carrie Anderson. A pretty good week, obviously, for Team Canada as you look at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. First team All-Stars. Well deserved.
No bounce on this
Sweeting
line
and
right
Burchard were also first team All-Stars last year, so
Max line, you guys.
stringing together a couple of great years here at the Scotties.
Well, it also tells you why Carrie Anderson was tied with Rachel Homan for top overall, and we know that Rachel beat her, and that's why she's in first. But when you have 3 players on the first All-Star team, it means a lot of very good playing.
Wow, how about that shot? Frozen and shot. And your second team All-Stars, see Joanne Courtney, Jocelyn Peterman, Selena Negevin, and Rachel Homan. And that was a lovely shot from Team Alberta and Kate Cameron, right? Well, not quite frozen, but pretty darn close. And shot stone. There you go.
Not a lot of room, and so for Jennifer playing the scoreboard here, just going to peel out that Alberta stone at the back.
Clean. Yep. Hard. Hard. Right out if you can. Right out. Nice throw. Good. Good sweep. Nice throw, Jen.
Do you think a little more here? We don't. It just was moving a bit, or is that good? That's Tay?
Yeah, that's Taylor's line. I don't mind a hair more just to be safe. Even middle of 4.
Just T or better.
T line. That Kate's okay.
Okay.
So the intern draw here, Kathy?
It is.
Separate the house a little bit.
You bet.
Good speed here.
Yeah. It's a little thick, kind of the same you've been throwing. You got it, Laura.
So give me a strategy lesson here, Kathy.
Sure.
So why this shot, and why not maybe play the exact same shot that Kate played and try to freeze to that little pile of stones, the 2 in there?
You could. The reality of this is that if you go to the wings, Jennifer's already showed you that she's going to chase you out there, and then you play the tap on your final stone for 2. You could absolutely come down on top of your yellow stone, but then Jennifer can do the same thing, and then now you're having to draw to the hearts in order to able to score 2, because if you're right on top, you're not out counting the back stone.
Nice. Good judge.
Great throw.
Thanks.
Perfect.
It just simplifies.
Which turn do you like? Kind of feeling the in-turn. I guess this out
Wanna
turn
roll
will run.
flat?
Yeah, flat. Here with like a 9?
Sure.
Okay.
You got it.
What was the feature game that we had with Jennifer a couple days back? I'm bad with days in this bubble. I don't even know what today is. Sunday, right? Yeah.
All day.
That her 2 kids were back home at school, and the school had agreed to watch the game, and then Jennifer did too good of a job because I think we moved our feature game that morning over. Just one example of family and friends and kids and loved ones who can't come into the bubble. And the players say the same things. They miss those hugs at the end of games, win or lose, with familiar faces in the building. Nothing to this one. Mission accomplished, so away that goes. So a chance for 2 here for Team Alberta. Laura Walker get right back in this game, and it would be her first deuce in this game. Critical game here, trying to stay alive.
A great shot by Kate has led to this opportunity.
You got it, Laura.
She set this up, nose hit. 2.
Perfect, Max.
No, I think it's good. I think
we have the
it'll
whole
come off
house to roll too.
Yeah. You got it.
Final stone here in 7.
It's good. Clean. Whoa,
Little tap, pick up 2.
Michelle to stay.
Get yourself back in this game.
One more. Clean.
And the shooter,
Good. Great.
wow, a little more tense than they wanted, but it hangs on.
That sprung way off there. Was I
She'll
big?
take it. 2 is 2.
As
As they pull within 1. Yeah, it's been that kind of week, hasn't it? 6-5 Manitoba.
I think we're rock stars because we're gonna rock the ice. I'm popping it so much. Keep going. My dad started to call me Smiley Lori. Whoops. Oh my god, that was scary, thanks.
She certainly brought a smile to a lot of fans, not only back home in Quebec, but right across the country. The Marge Mitchell Sportsmanship Award, and well-deserved. We got to see her in junior as a youngster coming up, and she put a smile on a lot of people's faces, and a lot more to come, I'm sure. We're going to see her at the Scotties a lot.
Well, she certainly had the true joie de vivre out here this week. There's just the joy. Everyone said they were happy to be here. She just exuded happiness, even when she was down. Just loved the experience and loved playing and played unbelievably well.
Yeah, she joined some great personalities that have won it before. Rochelle Brown won it last year. Sherry Anderson, I think, has won it 4 times. And you need that, I'll tell you what, during a tough year for a lot of people, some smiling and laughter and some giggles in the bubble, why not? As we bring you back to our feature, this tiebreaker between Manitoba, Alberta, and a nice end. And the first 2 on the board for Laura Walker, Team Alberta, to pull within 1. But it is Manitoba Red Stones with hammer here in 8.
Well, and the goal of that one, just a wee miss by coming in the house. It means that it can be hit when the opportunity presents itself, and it's close enough to get rid of. Jennifer doesn't have to worry about it if it happens to make contact.
Roll it. Roll it. Okay, Joss. Good.
2 reds go, but that yellow still up front. Shot stone right now, you see it. Top hearts belongs to Manitoba.
I don't think I need too much here. High 14. I think just a nice arm and you're good. Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Taylor McDonald getting the plus so far this morning.
And if you out-curl your competitor by 5% or more, that's where you get the plus in curling.
And that to me is always a bigger stat than perhaps just the number itself, because it doesn't matter if you shoot 80%, if you are shooting against somebody shooting 90, they're eating your lunch. And so it really is about just not looking at a team as a whole, but just your goal of being better than the person you're shooting against.
14-8.
Or more accurately, when I played, if I was shooting 45%, but the other guy shot 30, you know, I was...
What league are you playing in?
the D League. It was not very, it was on TSN 9. It was covered for a while.
Okay, clean. 10 and a half.
Whoa!
10 and a half.
No, off.
Gotta stay.
You gotta stay. Okay, Joss.
And the shooter rolling and right out for Jocelyn Peterman.
Okay. Like that. Okay, I only have about half an inch.
We can freeze one more if you want.
That's kind of what my first thought was.
Sure.
Do you guys agree? I think it'll curl. I think you can get under easy.
Do
Do you want more ice than Taylor? I thought she threw hers great.
They like moving it.
Okay.
When Kate says half an inch, she's saying that she can only see the rock plus, so feeling that it looks from the hack that it's going to be hard to hit and roll underneath.
You got it.
But we have seen a lot of movement to this ice, and with down weight, what she can see is easily enough to get across the face of the stone.
Yeah. You got it.
Kate resetting.
And you can hear, obviously, in this year, especially with it so quiet, that metal sound is actually on the corn broom slider, not on her foot.
It's called a Cobra. You slide it on, and instead of just having your broom bounce along, it's got the steel on it, so it slides without having any sort of gripping.
This is a big scrub to get it by that yellow. It grazed it still. Contact on the red.
Good sweep, Rochelle.
Good sweeping, guys.
She does catch that back part of the front stone, took some of the weight off.
Weight was good. Shoot. Yeah, just had to be a hair sharper there. Yeah. Otherwise, so close. I know. I thought we had it. I know. Good. It's off the bottom. Yeah, definitely looks better.
Looks like it might go by, but just catches the back.
It looked like she was holding it way out there for so long. Yeah,
Up there.
scoring one is fine here. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this.
Board. Yeah.
That rock is a really dangerous stone for Jennifer and her team.
Whoa, he's good. Just board. No. Off. Right off. Lisa, try. Hard, Lisa. Try, go,
Trying to carve it over to make it curl.
All right, I thought I could throw it like that.
And that is a tough miss for Caitlin.
What turn do you like, Kate? This way? Yeah, it looks pretty good that way.
Yeah, me.
Yeah. Keep me 14 and a half over here. Yep. This is the same spot side as Laura was through. Yeah.
I think even that low 14s.
I think so. I think we can get away with that.
Trying to play that
You got it, Kate.
wide
Nice and sharp.
out turn.
You got it.
Around to the forefoot.
Mine's good.
Keep it out, Jake. Keep it out, Jake.
Hit it out there.
Good shot of that slider or the
Okay,
Cobra
line's okay. Yep.
Move it.
Yep.
as
Yep.
Kate Cameron delivers.
Line's good. Line's good.
Mine's really
Trying to
good.
apply some
Mine's
heat
good.
on
Anything, it's gonna
Manitoba.
overcorrect.
Jennifer Jones here in 8.
How deep are you to this one?
Just T.
We're just T.
Sit.
It's coming down. Sit, baby, sit. Good judge.
Good. Okay. Good. 14.
And that is shot
Good
stone back four.
Thanks, Kate.
Pretty good.
Better run
14
this
would have
in.
been good. Yeah. Great speed.
Okay. Three
What
quarters.
else do you like?
3/4.
Yeah.
All right, Caitlin.
Try to get rid of both, the guard and the stone at the top.
Thanks.
Talked about this as a key matchup. And again, it's the hits for Kate Cameron. That is such her strength coming in, but we heard her say that she was just underthrowing them a little bit early, and she got caught. That's the only difference.
So here's Caitlin after the miss with her first, her second, bang, make the double, and she'll jam it back in the house. My goodness.
Good throw. Good throw, Caitlin.
Wow, that just did not work out at all. She opened up the front. That's the good news story.
But Alberta, without hammer, lying 4. And Alberta and Laura Walker using their first timeout. And the alternate, Dana Ferguson, will come out for Team Alberta.
I guess top 12 isn't the end of the world. Top 12, though. Kind of take a triple.
Yeah.
You know you're laying 2.
3.
Force him. Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think if I guard, she can chase anywhere here right now. So we're just wondering if I should just come
I think
here
if you just hug the line, like that's a really good shot.
and let her play into it where I can hit it and lay 3. At least
Force
it's a
her to
force.
look at 3.
But even if you guard,
I liked the guard.
'Kay.
I liked even if you're like just 11 top 12, but she's going to be hitting.
Yep.
I'd rather her chase right now than give her a double.
Give her
to
an
get out of
easier
it.
shot. Yeah.
So we want to be really tight if we just rub
Yeah,
in.
A
that's
bite's
fine.
not bad.
Yeah, I think your top 12 is fine. I
Okay.
just think you're
Air on
Probably
the
no deeper.
here side.
We want this
Well,
in turn.
This is straighter. Like this
Okay.
is this she can do anything. So I think just dead in front of it.
Dead in front?
Okay.
I like that. I like it.
So it's really about rock positioning. Do you throw a guard? But you heard Laura say, like, it curls so much that you throw a guard, she comes down and taps back. Team Alberta very much on the plan of stealing, not trying to force in this end.
You got it.
And one of the things that happened when Caitlin made the double jam is that shot stone moved up a little bit. Instead of it being behind the tee line, now it's right on the tee line.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Still kind of got to be sharp to keep it out there, but you can give it to us a little.
What does that mean? Have to be sharp to keep it out there.
So you're not throwing it soft. You're actually throwing the rock crisp at the broom instead of coming out and almost letting the rock come out of your hand, because then it starts to curl right away. And with the movement of this ice, it would just over curl and allow Jennifer an easy path into the shot stone. So watching the release, crisp to the stick.
Halfway.
Taylor,
Work a bit. Halfway tight.
You have room right now. Should be good if you're tight.
I think you have
Halfway.
room.
Keep it moving.
Already
Taylor,
4 in the house for Team Alberta. Skip Stones here in 8.
Tight.
Take
Careful
care,
if you're
Taylor.
tight. Line's okay. Keep it moving.
Hard, Taylor. Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep
Taylor.
going. Good.
Whoa.
Good.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, you're perfect. Great. Great spot.
Well managed, guys. Good
Really
sweeping.
good.
Good sweep.
Great throw, Laura.
Thanks.
I don't like switching too early. I know we need to.
What do you guys like?
We were thinking the freeze.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Okay.
Yep. Let's make it good.
They're thinking the freeze because if you rip that front right now and Laura comes right on top of her shot stone, you may not have a way to score.
Hey, Jen.
Here are the skip numbers. Player comparisons are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Well, both skips have been on the move. Jennifer was 100% and has had some more difficulties in the last couple of end and more difficult shots. And Laura Walker started in the 30s at one point, Brian, and is working her way back up, and with that, gaining confidence.
Jill Officer, Colleen Jones with 6 Scotties titles. Same with Jennifer Jones, as Jennifer tries to make history this year in Calgary. In tough in this 8th end, up by 1. And her first, needing a nice freeze.
We gotta go.
Lock it on.
We're close.
Hard line. Tap it. Hard.
Go, go, go.
Final few scrubs from Jocelyn. There is the tap.
Nice throw, Jen.
And who is shot stone?
Good throw. Shot.
Yellow it looks.
I think Kate just confirmed that.
Yeah.
Very
She
close.
probably can't even see this to pick it, hey?
Can you see any of this back one?
No.
Here?
Okay.
We're shot right now.
Okay. Yeah.
So
we
I
have
have to run our own in, and that's a little scary.
Do
with
we
all
ever
the
stagger it a
catchers.
hair so they don't have that run either?
I want let her try it.
Okay. No. Yeah, she doesn't
block
sit
the hole.
Yeah.
Right.
She just needs to play this.
Okay, so this is where you were. Do you like?
I like even outside the middle, like.
Okay. Yeah, we don't
like
have to
this.
play
I
game.
think we can.
So what they want to do is block the path. You heard them say, what about the run in?
Same
Well, they
kinda
say
weight.
let her do that, because if she ever hits it wrong
Hole there.
and chips herself out,
I think you can throw.
you
pretty
get a
similar
pile.
here. Okay.
So this is protecting against Jennifer playing a very soft touch. You can see that she wouldn't have to touch it up very much to get shot.
You got it, Laura.
Okay, keep it out.
Halfway.
Keep it out.
Just half.
Okay, if anything, it's going to overcurl.
Keep it out. Keep it room down, Rochelle.
Keep it out.
Pretty high.
Okay, it's got to sit.
We're really high.
It's got to sit.
Really has to sit. Really has to sit.
Sit down.
Okay.
I have an inch of this yellow, right?
Yeah.
Good enough, I think.
Yeah, good.
So that's a high guard. I
Good
think
job,
the
just
draw
toss it.
would be there, but I think they're going to try to do the little pick shot of that yellow stone. That is shot stone right now.
It's tough, Brian, because even if you go around that stone and you try to get to the hearts, you're dealing with your own red stone that's in the way of getting there. So for Jennifer, feels she can see enough. Because
Just with her guard there, it looks like it's very hard for me to over curl. What do you mean? Like to run this with board.
What kind of speed were you throwing at this?
Hack. I just have to move it.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
You got it, Jen.
So now what? The play is raising the yellow stone on the center line, or?
No, I think she's
They
still
didn't change
playing
the
just
call.
to tap this stone back, just that ever little
Okay.
bit with hack. Wait, what she saw from the hack is, do we try to play that run back? But came down and has gone back to the original plan.
Yeah, you got it, Jen.
Or pretty close.
Just maybe a foot or two.
Okay.
You can't score 2, can you, Kathy?
You think tap it back and stick around? Well, sure.
Yeah,
if she's
the
got
shooter,
re-
you
if
think
she-
you can?
sure.
Okay.
If she's got really quiet weight and she taps it, her shooter's not going to roll very far. But this is really, really tough.
Lean it. Whoa!
So right now it is a stolen point for Team Alberta. Final stone here in 8. Jennifer Jones. Got to carve it over. Can she move the yellow? Touch it?
One yellow.
And it is definitely a steal of 1. Just couldn't curl enough for the 6-time Scotties champ. And Alberta stealing themselves into a tie for now. It is 6-6 after 8. Welcome back inside Winsport Arena. It is our final day of Scotties coverage. It is the most critical day as well, as we got a 6-6 tie in our tiebreaker between Manitoba and Alberta. And you see 3 points in the last 2 ends. That steal of 1 from Laura Walker. So here in 9, in a 6-6 tie, it is Jennifer Jones, Team Manitoba with hammer, throwing the red stones. And this one on the way from Team Alberta lead, Rochelle Brown.
Oh, it's a huge steal for Alberta to tie that game after 8.
Quite deep. If you can, Taylor, and stay in the
Quite
forefoot.
deep. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta wait.
Yeah. That's good, Rochelle.
That's
good.
In fairness to Jen, though, that was a very, very difficult shot. So hard to throw with any confidence when you can't see any of a stone that you're trying to move back.
Yeah.
Made contact, just not quite enough.
Mine's good.
Weight's close. Top 4. Yep. Mine only.
Room.
T. Top 4. Yep. T.
Mine only. We're heavy, Caitlin. We're not heavy.
Hard.
Hard
Mine only.
line.
Mine only.
You're by. No, you gotta go. You gotta go. Gotta go. Oh, no, you're by.
Don't want to.
Okay.
Good.
Nice weight from the
Good job.
first team All-Star this year.
What turn do you like, Taylor?
I think the out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too. You like that?
Yeah.
And there was a roaring smattering of
Zachary?
applause in the crowd when she was named a first-team All-Star. There is Trooper, her dog, on the left. And I guess we should mention Sister Julie as well on the right. 2 big supporters of Lisa Weagle and Team Manitoba this year. I mean, we joke and make fun of it, but, you know, Lisa even said it's kind of nice. Long week.
You
Maybe
look
a down
up.
game. You see
Yes.
your dog. It's kind of
Haircut.
cool, right? Like, your sister's there as well, Julia.
Don't want to.
You
It's a
don't
nice
have to
feeling.
right now.
Trying.
Close, Kate.
no.
Close, Kate. Yep, we're okay.
Yes!
Small tap.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Small tap. Small tap.
Good call, Rochelle.
Good, guys.
Very
Great
nice. In this 9th end, Laura Walker would love to steal another, or at a minimum force Jennifer.
Nice, sir.
Okay, good.
That'll
And
do.
they get great movement on this stone. Great weight. Saw Taylor's numbers early, playing really well this morning.
Clean.
Good.
Halfway.
Yep, I think so.
I think just bite this side of the line.
Okay.
should run pretty good. That was max, hey? Like,
Yeah.
that's probably back 4.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Mine's
Halfway.
good.
Go early. Go early. Kick it out. Kick it out, Kate.
Halfway.
Gotta kick it out.
Yep.
Mine's good.
Mine's okay now.
Halfway.
Looking for a guard.
Mine's good. Mine's good.
2.5. Halfway.
Little. Make sure. Yep. Little bit. Little bit. Little bit. Little bit. Yep. 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 Good.
Good. Great spot.
Nice, Taylor. Good spot. Just straight peel.
Yeah, I think so. Just clean.
Yep.
Straight peel.
You're good. You're good. Good job.
So we've talked about it a lot, COVID and this year and no fans in the building. And to give you some perspective at home, this was the 2015 Continental Cup inside Winsport Arena. Packed house, fans
Loud.
everywhere, obviously the loud vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And you fast forward and you have Trooper the dog.
That's our reality, yeah, with no soundtrack.
and the fan cutouts and basically our TSN crew.
And the players had to get used to that. It is very different, and the men will go through that shortly at the Briar. It takes some getting used to for the teams. 3 of the 4 that we are looking at today, with Rachel Homan, Carrie Anderson, Jennifer Jones, playing in a final. Loud crowds. You get inspired by that, and it gives you that extra edge. They're going to really notice that difference. For Laura Walker and her team, have not been in that Scotties final, and so maybe the adjustment is easier by now. All these teams are used to it, and they know what they're playing for later today.
It's a good spot. Really good.
Peel one more time. Got a little angle here.
There's a time. Finally setting them, and now it's like, girl.
Give it a go. It's 3/4. You should roll off.
7/8.
Yeah, if you peel, that's fine.
The concern is it's getting later and later in this end, and Alberta doing a great job of leaving those guards high enough that it's hard to run in and also lose your shooter, but they're going to have a go at it now to try to move some stones around.
Okay.
And Caitlin with the straight peel. Right now, shot stone, Team Alberta. Top hearts on the button.
You got it, Kate.
Same.
That same? Yeah.
Kate looking to replicate what she did on her first with a guard that is about halfway.
Hair
Okay,
more.
line's a hair tighter,
Tight.
if anything.
Okay, tight.
A little bit, Taylor, if you can. Okay, good, good. Line's good.
Real tight.
If you're really tight, line's good.
Yeah,
real
no,
tight.
It's like Mikey in.
Whoa, then.
Real tight.
Whoa.
Sit.
Whoa. Whoa.
Top 12.
Sit.
Simmer.
Stop.
Okay. Okay. Good judge, you guys.
Come look at it, Caitlin. I just want you to see it.
Okay.
Lots of time for you.
There's lots of time for both of these teams. That is not going to be an issue.
And
I'd like to
Manitoba
stick
still with their
around.
2
Do
timeouts.
you want to throw a 9 at it?
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm going to leave a center guard.
I know. But if we stick right here,
That's money. Yeah.
pretty good, yeah.
It's just
Like a
hair
9, I think
high.
the same ice.
Yeah, I just said it.
3/4?
Yeah, just 7/8 high. Is
Yeah.
good, I think.
Okay, make a good one. You like here?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, by sliding in, you can see it is queued up if she hits it just on the center line side a little bit.
9. Gotta hit it 7/8 high.
Goes across the red onto yellow. Could lie 2.
You got it, Caitlin.
You got it, Caitlin. No. Whoa, whoa, close. Yes! Whoa! 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 No! 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 No!
Caitlin Laws.
Really nice.
And away it goes. Lovely shot. That'll open things up. Plus, Manitoba now lying 2.
Nicely thrown. They queued up the angles by that guard sliding a little bit deep by Alberta.
Oh, yeah. Just control. I think if we just get under, we should touch the back one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So objective first is to try to play the roll under, and feeling that if she does so, she'll hit it at an angle that the second red stone will also go.
And maybe
What if we roll in front, Kate?
avoid
Is
the
that
jam
awful?
of your yellow
Indeed.
as well. That's just nibbling back 4.
I'm playing it real cute to this guard, and I might
agree.
even touch our back one.
I agree.
That's honestly what I saw first.
It looks really tough to stick this off your back one, though, but...
If we roll in front, she has no roll. Right?
Yeah, unless you're a hair too far. Then she's rolling back this way, and then you have to probably pick
Even
to
if
give
I
to.
nose it, she has to nose again, and then, like... this just doesn't look that pretty to me on a spot that curls.
I agree. I'm just asking, so the roll is perfect, but
Yeah.
what's... Like, if you over-roll, then she can roll here.
I think nose is better than over rolling.
Okay.
Make her make a good one.
Okay.
I think control still, just a hair more.
Okay.
I like this, Laura.
And we talked about this earlier, that one of the advantages of it being so quiet is they're not running back and forth, up and down. They were able to have a conversation. We saw Laura look over her shoulder. There are screens here that show the overhead of the away end at all times, and so players have a really good view. And the key there was that Laura was not comfortable with the original call from the hack.
Just control.
Okay. Okay, well.
Skip Stones here a 9 in a 6-6 tie between Manitoba and Alberta. There's the hit, just avoids the jam of her yellow. Still shot stone, Team Manitoba.
Good throw.
Yeah, the way that curled late, I feel like if we're like trying that hard for the roll, we're almost losing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good throw.
Thanks.
Well, she didn't really get either objective. She wanted to get the roll behind, and then she changed it to trying to roll in front of the other one, just trying to make the shot more difficult for Jennifer than a nose hit.
Little big. Yep. Big. Clean it.
Jennifer Jones delivers here in 9. Nothing to it yet. Curl up, and where does the shooter go?
Good. Pretty good. Jen? Yep. Yeah. Good, Jen.
So Manitoba lying the 1. 2 stones to come here in 9.
Either that or we give them 2. Like, do you think
Yeah,
there's any
we
way
can
we
give them 3 this way.
Yeah, but.
Is it stupid? Yeah, and then she at least has to draw forfeit.
What do you guys like?
Well,
This is never there. Talk to them.
It's pretty flat. We can try it. At least
It's the
it's
same
only
thing
a
as
2.
you only give up 2.
It's like
A thick
I'd be
third.
thinking we can try this, and then at least it's only a 2, or we come
Do you ever
around
try
here.
hitting and rolling off of that?
Off of which one?
That back one?
Just make the double in the roll. It's scary if you don't make the double.
It's kind of almost the same as playing this one, and then I'm not scaring as much leaving 3 in the rings. Like, I have to make an absolute perfect roll either way, and she can probably chase if I'm behind the tee line.
Do we ever freeze?
The
only
freeze
thing
was
is
my
you bring
first
3
thought,
into
but
play if it's not perfect, but yeah.
Yeah.
Best chance to.
what if we just, like, if I just play it hard and almost played a roll into here?
Yeah, I like that. Sure.
Option.
Which turn?
Option.
Do we
And the
just
other
go for
one
this
that
double?
Kate talked about
Sure. I think
was this.
go for it.
That's
I mean,
game ball. If
we
you
don't make one of
play,
them perfect, she has a shot for 2 anyways.
Yeah.
the draw around and you're open at all, it's easy to pick out. They talked about the freeze.
Just I'd like to keep like this angle to get it to go across the top, right?
You can play this.
She throws it pretty hard.
Looks like thin half, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the out?
I think.
Yeah. I think half rock is close.
I think you can make it either way, but I think this looks more
Their concern
natural.
was giving up 3. It seems in what we're hearing that they are resigned to the fact that they could give up 2 and they're okay with that. If you play the freeze, if this is the 10th end, they're playing the freeze because it doesn't really matter how many you give up, you have to score.
I think if I throw the in, I'm not getting the right angle to actually get it out of the ring.
This is the double they're looking at. It is pretty flat.
You got it, Laura.
Feel it, make it.
Got this, girl.
And a lot of time, you see the time over her shoulder, just over 4 minutes of thinking time remaining. Laura Walker, without hammer, final stone here in 9.
Okay.
And removes the 1 red. But the shot available for Manitoba to pick up 2 with hammer here in 9.
That was close out of my hand. Yeah.
Good. No.
Not since the first end.
Laura did in
I think if we
7 there.
just sweep aggressive.
I think so too.
Speed okay here?
Yeah. Laura threw this in 7. Yeah, ran pretty nice.
Go for it.
Yeah.
So you could play the tap if you wanted. She can tap if she's a bit heavy with this draw here, Kathy. So a couple options.
Go for it.
Regardless, it is the in turn to try pick up 2 here in 9.
Just a hair.
Needs full 4.
Mine's good.
And a 6-6 tie. Final stone on the way here in 9. Jennifer Jones trying to battle into that semifinal this afternoon as
You're okay. You're okay. Close.
Caitlin jumps
Don't have
up,
any backing.
gives Jocelyn a break. No backing needed. A lovely draw. And a critical 2 on the board for Team Manitoba as they lead. Alberta trails when we come back in 10. Only fitting that our tiebreaker on this Sunday morning comes down to 10. In a very close game, back and forth. You can see on the scoreboard a couple of steals from each side. And right now it is Manitoba the advantage, up 8-6. It is Alberta down by 2 with hammer throwing the yellow stones here in 10.
You like this still?
A great rock placement by Lisa Weigel on her first to place that stone in the 4-foot.
I guess Tay can
Yeah, I
open it
think
up.
we should.
Yeah.
I think if they make one good double P over.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
definitely think that you need another guard. They're going to draw around that long guard.
You got it.
Plus that guard is so long, so far in front of the house. There really is no stone that you can put in the house that cannot be reached with quieter weight.
Little more room here.
Weight's good. Tight.
Little more room. It has
Real
to curl.
tight.
It has to curl.
It's got to curl over top of that red.
Yeah, it's quite a bit more line.
Weight's nice.
Taylor.
And that's way out there. This
Taylor.
really has to curl
It's really good, really tight.
to avoid the red on the center line as it starts to make its move.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Go, 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 go. As tight as you can, as tight as you can, as tight as you can.
And there you go. 2 corner guards
Really good
for
spot, girl.
Team Alberta from Rochelle Brown.
Great example of how much it does move.
Yeah, be patient with this one, I think. You like that ice, Caitlin?
That'll be good to bury. Yeah.
Okay, lots of line.
Okay, top 12.
Okay, sweep
Tight
the
top
8
12.
foot. No, you can't, really, you can't. Lisa's rock.
My side. Tight.
That's fine. Okay, you can go now.
Line's good.
Needs to finish.
Hard lead. 4 feet.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Good. Good.
All right, I guess you could say textbook curling. Obviously, the team with hammer has their corners up. And the team without, one top four, center guard.
I don't know what else we do right now, though.
I think you have to.
I think we have to.
I think you have
Normal
to too.
or
You have to
firm?
make sure that you've got an
firm.
opportunity. Right now, you can't even use your corner guards because there
Three-quarters,
isn't
hair high.
space to get in there.
Okay, yeah, weight's good. Yes. Hard. Whoa. Yep, yes.
Yep.
Hard. Nice shot,
Clips
Taylor.
two. That is very nice.
Great shot.
Real nice.
Well, it did a number of things. It opened up the front. It rolled to a corner, and she also pushed the other Jones stone over, so it's as though they have corner. Well, they do have corners on both sides, even though they're not both their own. So a very good outcome.
And you see that stat, the three-ender came versus Team Alberta and Laura Walker, and she needs 3 here in 10.
Okay, John.
2 for an extra, 3 for the win, obviously.
Well, here's your chance.
Michelle's carried decent, but
Yeah.
I think
easy
it's early on the line. I think it'll run for a little
Yeah,
while.
we can really bring it over at the end.
I think it's only hogline in that it's going to really come down. Okay. So, yeah, stay close late. Okay, you got it.
The key is being buried. It doesn't have to be on the tee line. It just has to be hidden.
Line's good.
Line's good. Whoa, take a look.
It's
Take a look.
holding,
Top
it's
eight.
holding.
Take a look.
It's really holding.
Take a look. Top four.
Line's really good.
Whenever I can.
Yep.
Just top 4.
Go ahead, Kate. Yep.
Hard,
Yep.
Kate.
Yep.
Hard, Kate.
Yep. Keep going. Go. Good. Really nice.
Well, Taylor having a 10th end. A couple of great stones from her.
Very nice.
Great sweep.
2
Beauties,
beauties,
Taylor.
Or do you ever play like board on the tight
I have
one?
a quarter of the tight one.
Try to get it into that one. I don't know if this does as much, Caitlin.
Okay. Sure.
They just go here again.
Okay. Okay, peel in. And then I run the tight one. Yeah. Let's peel the long.
You heard hoping to catch it thin enough that they may also go across and remove the corner guard on the other side.
Thin to win, but gets that yellow to go.
Top 8.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And now going to use the Manitoba corner guard to draw around.
What do you see in here? I think it's going to run okay. Mine felt not bad down the middle. 14.6-ish? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Let's make it, guys. Yeah, let us know when it starts to move. Okay. You got it. That's nice.
I know a lot of attention always paid to the clocks of thinking time, but the real clock, as we approach 11 a.m. local time, one of these teams right back on the ice at 12:30.
Well, and it's an hour out of the game that you're out here getting ready for pregame. Its turnaround is very, very short.
Stay with it, Rochelle.
And that's what these teams talked about, hoping adrenaline would maybe be the difference.
Very
And what
nice.
a shot there. Wow. Talk about pressure from Team Alberta here in 10. They made some lovely shots.
Beautiful shot making by Alberta. Great shot by Kate.
Great speed.
And Manitoba using their first timeout. And their coach will come out, Victor Schell,
Like
world
the
champion
run.
with Nicholas
Go for it
Sedin.
aggressive and try to keep the shooter around.
I think so. There's a bit of stagger.
That's like a half, isn't it? Or close.
So there.
It's pretty thin, yeah. Like making this and roll?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you like the run?
First thought was the freeze, but got some options on the run too, I guess.
Freeze on which one?
like if you make the run, you got to make contact, right? Like you
Yeah.
have to make contact on that 7.
Yeah. At least we can roll for a guard. I might
Yeah.
have something.
Okay, like if you like it, I'm on board.
And of course, Dawn is there.
I think so.
In
On
spirit.
his shoulder.
On his shoulder. The voice of reason, Dawn McEwen.
Yeah.
They looked at a couple of options.
Roll it to center.
You peel that and maybe you clip that on the way by. His first thought, and actually Jennifer's initial thought, was try to play the corner freeze on this stone, because that will make that stone on the other side of the house useless, because it will be out counting that stone. I think what they've elected to do is to play the run. So not looking for that cross house double, but to run this stone back and clip out the stone behind it.
She's made hundreds of big-time shots before, and Caitlin Laws needs one here in 10. And she'll drive it by the shooter, a slow roller across everything and out of play.
I think I like the out. I thought you could hold that. Okay. Don't quite get enough curl. It's not the order. Yeah, control.
So this is a
I
nose
think I like
hit.
a 10.
Sure. I like that.
Want to keep all those stones as flat as they can and not allow any double opportunities for Jennifer.
Okay. Clean. Good. Yep. Yep. Down. Yep. Yep.
Goal to
Hard,
Taylor, all you got. Hard.
Yeah, this rock's making its move. Taylor McDonald trying to hold the line for the nose hit. Don't want to set up a double.
Okay.
Sorry, probably a little quiet.
Yeah, I think so.
Just a little.
Like 11 to me.
Close. Good job.
Yeah.
Just try to lock it right on there.
This should curl.
I think so.
Yep.
So is this just a hit and roll to lie second shot stone here, Kathy, and try?
It is. She's trying to hit and roll and take away the benefit of that stone that is behind the guard. If she can roll just a little bit to the right as you look at it, the 2 opportunity will still be there for Alberta, but if she's able to roll, she can take 3 out of the mix.
You guys like that ice?
Yeah.
I think this will curl, eh?
I think it'll come up for you. You got her.
In a real battle this morning, trying to pick up win 160 all time in her career at the Scotties. Skip stones here in 10. Jennifer Jones up by 2.
Hard. Really hard.
Wanted this to roll over, but it is the nose hit and accessible here for Team Alberta.
And Laura's going to want to roll back towards that center line, keep as much separation between the stones as is possible.
Okay. Just a small roll.
Does that look close for ice?
I think so,
I
Laura.
think we got to roll. Yeah.
Just a hair, okay?
Yeah, just roll like side 4.
Just control. Try to roll back to the middle, I think.
Sure. Yeah.
Just a couple rocks even.
Yeah. You got it, Laura. Take your time. Speed should be good here. You got it.
Very focused in the hack, thinking process, thinking weight and broom, and nothing else.
Yep. Yep.
Laura Walker, her first in 10. Trying to lie 3.
Yes! Whoa!
Quiet outturn hit. There's the hit. There's the roll.
Good.
Super.
It'll settle on the button.
Yeah.
And the double opportunity there for Jennifer Jones, but it's not an easy one. It's not a gimme by any stretch of the imagination.
Good throw, buddy. One rock too much.
Just one rock, as she said. Thought it was going to stop there. That's great, but it just kept rolling just because of the weight, and they caught it a little thinner than they wanted. So a double attempt by Jennifer.
Pardon me? You're throwing that in?
Yeah.
Do we have a timeout still? Yeah.
Both teams have one timeout remaining.
Well, there's just over a minute for Alberta, and I think that Laura wants to make sure that she's not rushed on her final throw.
Massive shot here in 10. Needs the double. Final stone, Jennifer Jones trying to get out of trouble. And nothing yet. Nothing from the brushers. And she'll wick the one. And what an opportunity. And you see the frustration from the 6-time Scotties champ. Timeout called just to stop the clock. Find the paint. And you knock off the 6-time Scotties champ, and Laura Walker and Team Alberta would go to the semifinal.
Just overthrown. Came out and just extended and put it probably a little bit full of the broom, and with that weight, and on this ice with any weight, the rocks don't curl. They do when you throw that in between, and that's all that happened.
I think we can drag it for you. Okay.
And all Team Manitoba can do now is watch as Laura Walker, a chance to settle in. Lots of time on the clock. And maybe it's Alberta's time, an opportunity to get into the semifinal this afternoon.
Well, you said it, Brian. The only only number 3 stones. You
need some help here?
I'm just so excited. All
The
this
only
stuff is
team
going on.
to score
Thank
3
you.
this week versus
a little tight.
Jennifer Jones with hammer was indeed Laura Walker. And what a chance. Final stone on the way here in 10.
Okay, keep it broom down. We're okay. Okay, clean it. Broom down.
Easy.
Keep it broom down. Broom down.
Yeah, it's down. Okay.
She was 3-4 in Moose Jaw last year. Didn't qualify for that championship round. But Laura Walker is walking right into the semifinal later on today versus Team Canada.
No quit.
Miss you so much, Nadine. Hi. Miss you, Nadine.
And that is their
shout out to Nadine.
Their lead, Nadine Scotland, who is at home expecting a child. You know, Nadine is pumped up, and so is this Alberta team. And the 6-time Scotties champ, Jennifer Jones, is officially eliminated. And big hugs. And those two are best friends right there, Laura Walker and Dana Ferguson. And the only thing missing would be this building going off in Alberta. Obviously not to be with the fans this year, but man, they're celebrating at home, watching their loved ones. All right, so there you see it. It was Rachel Homan by virtue of her win earlier in the week over Carrie Anderson, the bye to the final. What a win for Walker as she beats Jones not once but twice this week and now advances to that semifinal this afternoon. Listen, ladies, get off the ice, get some food. You're back quick. You got to regroup. We'll step aside and we'll tee things up right after this.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, by OK Tire and BKT Tires, by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex and Cashmere, proud sponsors of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for 40 years, and by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
A big smile from Alberta skip Laura Walker. They played a perfect 10th end. And for the second time this week, they scored 3 versus Jennifer Jones as we bring you the game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Well, in 6, when Jennifer taps back to go up 3 points, you kind of wondered what was going to happen, but a bury by Walker leads to a steal in 8th, and the momentum shifted. And in 10, Alberta made every shot perfect.
What a game. What an impressive 10th end. And look at Liam. There you see Jeff Walker, proud parents. Oh, what a feeling. That's what it's all about. As they've been in quarantine the entire time, and disappointment for the 6-time Scotties champ. One of the best ever to play the game, but unable to get it done here in Calgary. All right, don't go anywhere. 2:30 p.m. Eastern time as Carrie Anderson, Team Canada, taking on Laura Walker. That is the Scotties semifinal. As Team Canada already out on the ice, they're getting ready to roll. As Team Alberta will regroup and get back out here for a critical Scotties semifinal as just 3 teams remain. It has been a lot of fun. Kathy, great work. Take a breather. You were awesome this week.
See you in 5 days.
You got it. The Scotties will continue the championship Scotties here on Sunday. We'll see you this afternoon.